It's time for UW Stevens Point Hockey on the Pointers Sports Network. Pointers Hockey is brought to you by Century World, Skyward, U.S. Bank, Dunkin' Donuts and Baskin-Robbins. Also by BSN Sports, Festival Foods, Taco Bell, TDS, Cousin Subs, Wisconsin National Guard, People's State Bank, Monk's Bar and Grill, Marshfield Clinic, Century School of Business and Economics. Also by Hughes Service in Millador, Aero Global Corp, Goal Line Golf and Hockey, Edward Jones, Puro Clean Restoration Professionals, McCain Foods, Dahl Auto, Northwind Solar, Len Dudas Motors, Mullins Way, Brightline Investigations, Auto Select, Bone and Joint, Rock and Roll Cafe, Fraternal CrossFit, Aspirus Health, and Thrivent. And good afternoon from KB Willett Arena in Stevens Point. Welcome to Pointers Hockey on the Pointers Sports Network. Happy New Year. Welcome to 2025 as the Pointer women this afternoon get things back rolling after the holiday break. They come in 7-5-1 overall. They will take on the Hamline Pipers 7-2-0 out of the MIAC. Pointers coming through, sitting currently in third place in the WIAC through the first 13 games of the season. 2-3 here at KB Willett Arena, and an impressive 5-2-1 on the road for Ann Ninneman and the Pointers. Again, in third place, Pipers come in a three-way logjam atop the MIAC as sitting at 5-1 in conference play. Sets them atop the standings along with Augsburg and Gustavus. St. Benedict just 3 points back. St. Mary's 5 points back from the Pipers. So top half closely compacted together as these two teams will get things rolling along here. Hamline, before the Christmas break, ranked 13th in the D3HockeyNews.com poll. No polls yet in the new year. I would imagine we'll start those next week and get them. And they come in with the national percentage index rating of 18, which is the model used to pick the NCAA tournament. So we'll get things going there. And for the Pipers, last time out before the holiday break, the Pipers sweeping St. Scholastica. A Friday night 2-0 victory in St. Paul. Erica Broughton, a power play goal at 15:27 of the first period. Ashlyn Abrahamson, a late goal in the third period. Kendra Nordic made 20 saves. And it is the Pipers getting the win. They got the sweep 6-2 in Duluth on Saturday, as it was, let's see here. It was Abigail Shamernick with a goal to get things going. And with a pair of goals, I should say, as the Pipers out shooting the Saints 63-11. Harper Powell just 9 saves in that game for the two-game sweep. So the Pipers, again, sit tied atop the MIAC as Augsburg, Gustavus, and Hamline all 5-1 through the first cycle of games here before the holiday in the MIAC. For the Pointers, tough go of it on the road. A 6-0 loss at Augsburg back on, I believe it was December the 6th. Pointers outshot 43-9. Annie Beck made 37 saves in the 6-0 loss against Augsburg, who before the holidays ranked 9th in the D3HockeyNews.com poll, 6th in the U.S. College Hockey Online poll. So top 10 ranking for the Augies. And then a 3-2 loss in overtime at St. Norbert. Courtney Leising, a goal and an assist. Molly Polkamp, the game-tying goal at 7:43 of the third period. But it was Courtney Hogan for the Green Knights with a goal 43 seconds into overtime to get the win. Emily Grieg made 53 saves for the Pointers as they dropped a pair of weekend games to ranked opponents. So again, 7-5-1, 2-1-1 in the WIAC for Ann Ninneman and the Pointers. Coach Ninneman, you'll hear coming up in our first intermission, has added Cole Fitterer, a 5'5" freshman out of Hutchinson, Minnesota, to the lineup. So I know a couple games the Pointers had that they were dressing short a couple, so some needed bodies in there, and we'll go the full lineup here tonight for the Pointers as they take on the Hamline Pipers. This is the only game going on in the West. One of a 3-game weekend for the Pointers. They'll travel to Fond du Lac to play in a, invitational tournament, whatever you want to call it. The Pointers, 4 o'clock tomorrow, will take on St. Scholastica. And then on Saturday, they'll play either Marion or UW Superior. Again, those games in Fond du Lac. Other games in the WIAC tomorrow. Lake Forest is at Northland. River Falls at Concordia Moorhead. And again, Superior takes on Marion. And both River Falls and Northland playing 2-game sets non-conference-wise. Hamline will be back in action on Monday as well, as they've got a good matchup with 8th-ranked Eau Claire on Monday. So some non-conference games come in, then we'll get to the throw of the schedules here between conference games for both these sides on the Minnesota side and for the WIAC as well. The Pipers a year ago 18-8-0, 13-5 in the MIAC. They were upset in the MIAC quarterfinals by the 5th seed Bethel, 1-0 in that game. As the Pipers look to get back to the MIAC tournament once again here. Again, what is it? I think top 5 teams make the tournament in the MIAC as they get the automatic bid to the NCAA tournament, something the WIAC does not have. All right, here's our starting lineups tonight. First of all, for the Hamline Pipers, the goaltender is Kendra Nordic. Nordic is a 5'9" junior out of Warroad, Minnesota. And this will be game number 9 for her. Start number 8. She carries a 5-2 record, a 1.29 goals against average, and a save percentage of .918. Carries 3 shutouts so far for the Pipers. On defense, it's Erica Broughton. She is a senior out of Matamidi, Minnesota. And also it is Avery Martin. She is a freshman out of Hudson, Wisconsin. Up front, the center is Nikki Oland. She is a senior out of Hudson, Wisconsin. The right wing is Kaylee McLaughlin. She's a senior out of McLean, Virginia. And the left wing is Ashlyn Abramson, a freshman out of Devils Lake, North Dakota. Head coach of the Pipers is Whitney Colbert in her 4th season, 50-36-1, a former assistant at Union and Connecticut College. She played her college hockey at Trinity University in Hartford. She's assisted by Sarah Bustad, Sydney Brott, Alyssa Grogan, and Denisa Crizoza. So that is how the Pipers will line up here tonight against the Pointers of UW-Stevens Point. For in the Pointers, the goaltender is Annie Beck, 5'9", and a sophomore out of Granville, Michigan. Game number 7, 2-3-1 overall, and a save percentage, a goals against average of 3.45, and a save percentage of .909. On defense, Soli Doyle, 5'6", and a senior out of Hayward, Wisconsin. It's Grace Torma, 5'7", and a junior out of Centerville, Minnesota. Up front, the center is the senior captain, Courtney Leising, 5'9", and a senior out of Maple Grove, Minnesota, for the leading scorer for the Pointers. The right wing is Molly Polkamp, 5'5", and a freshman out of Baxter, Minnesota. And the left wing is Maddie Anderle, 5'5", and a junior out of Blaine, Minnesota. Head coach of the Pointers in her 19th season, Ann Ninneman, 248 wins, 194 losses, and 50 ties. As gets set here to open the second half of the season. Again, as we talked about, the Pointers will head to Fond du Lac this weekend. So it's tonight, and then Marion, St. Scholastic or Superior, and then next Friday, Concordia, Wisconsin, and then next week from Saturday afternoon, River Falls will come to town as the Pointers open their WIAC stretch. We'll take a break, come back with the opening face-off. Pointers and Hamline women's hockey action coming up next on the Pointers Sports Network. Want to get your degree and stay debt-free? With the Wisconsin Army National Guard, you can get paid to be a full-time student with their 100% tuition reimbursement program. You can join the Guard, be a part-time soldier, and earn a degree. Call Sergeant Nick Kenton at 920-889-1846 or visit nationalguard.com to learn more. The Wisconsin Army National Guard, a proud sponsor of Pointers Athletics. Just like a scorching slap shot straight into the net, TDS Fiber Internet is lightning fast, straight into your home. Over 55 years, people have relied on TDS to connect to what matters most. Today, they're delivering fiber internet to tech-hungry communities to help them thrive. Enjoy reliable streaming, gaming, and more, all from a proud sponsor of your Pointers. Learn more at TDS.com. Show off your Pointer pride with the Affinity Debit Card exclusively from U.S. Bank. The Affinity Debit Card isn't just for students, Parents, alumni, faculty, and other fans can show their spirit too. Visit usbank.com/UWSP to get your Pointer Affinity debit card today. Or visit the campus branch location in the Dreyfous University Center Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. U.S. Bank, the official banking partner of UW-Stevens Point. Len Dudas Motors is your trusted Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealership in Stevens Point. Check out their large selection of new and used vehicles, or come in for a test drive. Ask questions about your financing, browse their inventory, or schedule the service you need to keep your vehicle running for years to come. From the time you enter the showroom, you can expect to be treated like family each and every visit. Len Dudas Motors, 3305 Main Street, Stevens Point. All right, set to go here from KB Willett Arena on this Thursday afternoon. Just the 7th meeting all-time between these two teams. Stevens Point leading the all-time series 3-2-1. Pointers won the first two in 2001 and 2003, and then Hamline 2-1-1 since 2017. A balanced scoring attack. The team scoring 4 goals a game, giving up just 1.3. The Pointers scoring 2.3, giving up 2.3. So everything's been a nail-biter for the Pointers here. Got to get off to a good start here after the holiday break. Jim Brown, Josh Carl. The referees here, James Mazer will work the lines as assigned here by the WIAC. Great to be back in the rink after the holiday break here, and we are set to go. Lysing steps to center ice with Nikki Olin, and the Pipers control right off the draw. Pass miscalculates there. Erica Broughton back to get it. Pointers Polkamp putting the check pressure on here. Lysing had it for a minute, and then Hamline able to scoop it around. They'll give chase. Soli Doyle back after it. Doyle goes behind the net. She'll put the brakes on. Look to bring the break out here. Now loses the handle on it behind the net. Forecheck pressure applied here by the Pipers. Polkamp leaves it. Soli Doyle. Now still trying to break it out. Doyle will pass up ahead. Lysing will carve it out on the near side. Here come the Pointers back the other way. Left wing Maddie Anderle carries it in on the near side. She has it tipped away from her, but able to slide the puck deep. Courtney Lysing will get to it. Lysing looks to center it right back through. Avery Engbrecht with a chance to get a redirect there. And a backhander now. That goes wide of the net. Near side it comes. And a long-range thrust. Pad save made and cleared out by the Pipers in front of the net. And a long-range shot there through traffic. Opening minute of play here from KB Willett Arena in Stevens Point. Glad you're with us here this afternoon. Kylie Huseth after it for Hamline. She'll leave it behind the net now for Morgan Wohlers. Wohlers skating out with it. Passes it into the neutral zone towards center ice for Emmy Nelson. Nelson brings it in, trying to get to her forehand. Now cuts around the backside of the cage. She lost the handle on it. Near corner. Centering effort there. Now to the pipe. To point, I should say. They come half ball on the near side to Nelson. Nelson looks to cut. Long-range shot through. Blocker to side there by Annie Beck to the far corner. 3 games in 3 days for the Pointers to bring up 20-25 here. Pipers put the brakes on it at the point on the near side. Spinning with it, Kylie Huseth. Huseth shoves it ahead for Annika Lindgren. And behind the net, Yoakum makes contact, knocks the player down, and puck is loose. Pointers send it off the near wall and out into the neutral zone. Jamie Hort back to get it here for Hamline. She'll slide a pass up ahead to Annabelle Mehta. Mehta carries it in. Yoakum the first to get there. Far side, Soli Doyle. Doyle now zipping it near side to Alyssa Yoakum. Back the other way, and here comes Stevens Point. Josie Bender for the Pointers gets it deep. Rachel Fusi chases after it, but that's broken up. Grace Torma will get to it. Fights her way across the red line and is able to get it into the far side. Now Torma, shot redirected, hit a couple of sticks on the way through. Lily Svago had the last chance at it, and she'll turn and send it back the other way. Grace Torma back to get it. Ahead to Josie Bender on the far side. She'll carve it ahead to Molly Millar, but I thought it was going to be icing, but they'll say no. Hamline able to get it, and they'll bring it back down. Through the neutral zone they go. Weaving her way through some traffic here is Melissa Fair. Fair gets it deep, centering pass redirected. Millar able to knock that out of harm's way in front of the net. She'll go backhand to the far side to Polkamp. Polkamp with a little time and space on the far side, cuts it in the right wing, walks a defender, has it tipped away, now throws it toward the net. Stick save made by the goaltender Nordic, and the rebound out high and cleared out by the Pipers. Carrying it now, Ashley Graybow. Graybow fires a shot wide of the net. Polkamp will get to it on the far boards, puts the brakes on it, now leaves it go. Up ahead, Courtney Lysing and Maddie Anderle. Polkamp tried to walk in, Poke checked away there, and here come the Pipers back the other way onto the left wing. Ashlyn Abramson had it taken away nicely there by Skylar Arneson of the Pointers. Courtney Leising into some open ice now. Dumps it back for Anderle. She cuts to center ice, back to Leising. Couldn't handle it. Bouncing puck now gets it back, cuts to the far side. Leising wires one. That's deflected. And reaching for it with a sweeping stick there, Avery Engbrecht. And it goes to the side of the net into the near corner. Coming up on 4 minutes into this first period, still scoreless. Shammerneck with it up ahead. And it is Engebrecht that works it away from her. In there trying to help out is Katie Stanius. About the Pipers with it. Now ahead. Oh, beautiful read here by the Pointers. That is Tara Regan in. Goes straight up in the air. Couldn't corral it. Now she does. Near side. They look to center it. Pouchnick reaching for it. But taken away there by Kaylee McLaughlin. McLaughlin brings it in. She'll wire it. And it's deflected up into the roof. And out of play. We'll get a whistle here. 15:43 to go in the first period. We are still scoreless. Pointers come in. Courtney Leising, their leading scorer. 7 goals, 7 assists, 14 points. Maddie Anderle, 4, 6, and 10. Soli Doyle leading the way with 2 game-winning goals for the Pointers in their 7-5-1 campaign through the pre-holiday break. And let's see what the discussion is here. I think it is Whitney Colbert asking for an explanation. I don't think she saw that it went into the roof. So from where it was sent up at center ice, that's where the faceoff will come here. And off the draw, controlled by the Pipers once again. Fighting her way to the red line, Erica Broughton. Broughton sends it deep near corner for Annika Lindgren. Lindgren looks to center. Grace Torma for the Pointers gets there first. Torma, far corner. Now she'll get it back and wires it around to Katie Stanius at the half wall on the near side. And what do we have? We're going to get a whistle and a penalty call here against the Pointers. As Jim Brown will come over. It's an interference call that's going to go to the Pointers. And I believe it is Tara Regan that's going to go off. Yes, indeed. Tara Regan off for interference. Hamline to the power play here this afternoon. Pipers come in 4 of 24. That's 16.7%. Pointer penalty killers have killed off 26 of 33 opportunities. That's 78.8%. Early chance on the man advantage here for the Pipers. They work it near side. Into the corner. Haley Eder Zedlick. Shot fired and a shot blocked there. Out high, held in again. Pipers will reset once again. They go to the far corner. Morgan Wohlers with it. Wohlers spins around far corner, finds herself free, walks in. Thought about a backhand here, but Katie Stanius got a piece of it and was able to get just enough of it to get it out of the blue line and out of the zone. Hamline pulls it back near their own blue line. Broughton sends it ahead to the left wing. Amy Nelson in, far side. Now Pipers a little passive with the puck here. Now they'll gain control. Reset at the point. Broughton with it. Comes in. She'll wire a shot through. Glove save made by Annie Beck of the Pointers, and she'll hang on with no rebound with 1:17 to go in the power play. 14:39 to go here in the first period. Still scoreless. Pipers, of course, playing out of St. Paul in the Tria Rink, the home practice facility of Minnesota Wild. Pointer men will head there coming up in a couple of weeks. All right, here's Hamline still in the power play, walking it in. It is Kaylee McLaughlin shoving a shot to the side of the net, and that got through some traffic. Nothing doing there. Around it goes, up the wall on the far side, and setting things up at the half wall. Out to the point. Shot fired, deflected, big pad save, huge rebound. Backhanded shot is pulled over the top of the net. Far corner. Here is, for Stevens Point, Soli Doyle reaching in there, lost her stick on the play. And now it is, comes around through to the near corner. Hamline with it, still in the power play here. Tried to get a centering pass. Now instead it's Isla Reiskamp throwing it. Backdoor coming in, not shut down. Like a Pointer defender got a stick on it before it got through. Around here to the near side and held in. And here's Hamline squirting it through to the far side where Kaylee McLaughlin will chase it down. McLaughlin looks centered, poked away there nicely by Polkamp of the Pointers. And 13 seconds remaining in the power play near side. Shot fired. There's off a shin pad, turning, shot fired, shot block again, up into the net again, out of play. Pointers do a good job here to deflect it a couple of times. And 13:28 to go in the first period. Still 6 seconds remaining on the Pointer power play. Or excuse me, the Pointer penalty kill. As Hamline so far out shooting the Pointers 4-1. Make it 5-1 now. Stats update here. Trying to finish off the kill here are the Pointers. It is Molly Millar in to take the face-off for Stevens Point. Wins it back to the far corner, picked up by Alyssa Yoakum. She'll wire it off the near boards, down the length of the ice, and that'll do it. Pointers back to even strength. Kendra Nordic. What do we have here? Nordic puts the pad to it. And just content to cover the puck here, and we'll get a defensive zone face-off here. I'm not quite sure. All right, so here's Hamline on the near boards on the breakout once again. Back the other way. Carrying it into the far corner, Morgan Wohlers. Wohlers with it, coming in, short side shot, pad save made there. Erica Broughton with a nifty chance there from the near face-off circle, but it is Annie Beck with a pad save. Now Pointers will try to swipe it in the far side. Natalie Ahern out there for the Pointers, gets it deep. Riley Novak giving chase here. Arneson waiting for it instead. It's Grace Torma now throws it out there. Puck is loose. Pipers throw it ahead, and let's see, foot race here. Katie Stanya should get there first. She does. We'll get a whistle and an icing call with 12:33 to go here in the first period. All right, face off to the left side of Kendra Nordic. In her 10th game of the year, 4-2 so far. Off the face-off, here's Torma, wires a shot, hit a body in front, rebound, pushed wide there by Tara Regan. And spun around to the near corner. Katie Stanius in there to try to poke it free. Avery Engbrecht will reach there for the Pointers, now cleared up on the far side. Holding it in there, Tara Regan once again. Pipers now with it off the near walls, ahead for Lindgren. Lindgren tried to center, broken up there. Pipers will regain control through the neutral zone. And Grace Torma out high in the Pointer zone, now shoves it back to Skylar Arneson. Arneson up the middle, got it. Katie Stanius tips it in the zone deep. Pointers will catch a change here as Courtney Leising out there. She intercepts. Here's Leising trying to come through. Anderle with a nifty job to pull it out of midair. Leaves it back on the near side. Here comes Polkamp toward the net. Thought about a wraparound, but couldn't get a shot off. Now Doyle fires a shot. That goes wide. Rebound to the near side. Best chance of the night for the Pointers so far. Now coming back, Leising between the circles. Blockered aside there by Nordic. Rebound to the near side. Pouchnick shoves it up again. Good cycle here by the Pointers. Comes bouncing in right in front. That's cleared out there alertly by Avery Martin of the Pipers. Polkamp with it. She'll wire it deep again. Leising after the behind the net. Now cuts in front to the far corner. Leising keeps it alive there. Shamernick in there for Hamline, as is Isla Reiskamp. To the side of the net. Now Piper's trying to clear it out, but held into the point by Yoakum. Yoakum tees it up, hit off a skate, comes out high. It is Pouchnick firing a shot. That goes wide. Now behind the net, Leising battling for it once again. 9 minutes into the first period. We're still scoreless. Pointers cycling with the puck in the offensive zone. Leising off on a change here as Molly Millar off the Pointer bench. Here's Pouchnick off the far wall. Millar lets it go. Now they'll send it back to the near side here, and 2 Pointers from the near side changing off, so that did not allow them to keep things going. Now comes back into the Stevens Point end where Alyssa Yoakum around to get it. Yoakum tried to walk through 2 defenders but couldn't. Nikki Oland, a nice job there. Honorable mention all MIAC a year ago. Kept it going. Now here's Hamline with it, leading it back for Kylie Huseth. Huseth trying to shake free for a shot. Can't, goes cross ice to Shamernick. Shot fired. Beck ticked that one aside. Far corner it goes. Rebound, shot, and a goal. Oh, it came bouncing out from the far corner right in front. Miscommunication. And Hamline there just easily pokes the puck into the open net. And the Pipers on the board here. They'll lead it 1-0. A little bit of a defensive collapse here for the Pointers, as we think it's going to be Abigail Shamernick that's going to get credit for the goal. We will see. I don't know if Annie Beck just lost the track on the puck or whatever it is. We shall see if it's Shamrock. That'll be her 4th of the season. All right, Pointers behind their own net now, trailing 1-0 here. Under 10 minutes to go here in the first period. It'll come in. Annie Beck is going to cover, and we're going to get a whistle. Media timeout here. 9:54 to go in the first. Hamline, a 1-0 lead here on the Pointers Sports Network.
Contemporary fitness is all about community, and people accomplish more when they work out together. Fraternal CrossFit offers group fitness, personal training, and 24/7 access. Schedule a no-sweat session today, which offers a zero-commitment consultation to help match your goals to the right programming. Fraternal CrossFit, 19 Park Ridge Drive in Stevens Point. Find out more at fraternalstevenspoint.com. Support for Pointers Hockey is brought to you by Edward Jones, a financial services firm helping individuals and business owners. Edward Jones, member SIPC. Also by Dunkin' Donuts and Baskin Robbins, 617 Division Street in Stevens Point, and Marshall Clinic Health System, the official sports medicine provider of UW Stevens Point Athletics. Corporate sponsorship's a great way to activate your brand among Pointer fans. For more information, contact Clark Eckhoff at 715-302-1504.
All right, back here at KB Willett Arena. 9:54 to go here in the first period. Tom Weaver with you on the Pointers Sports Network. Glad to be back with you here in the new year. Hamline, a 1-0 lead. Abigail Shamrock, her 4th of the year unassisted at 9:45, has the Pipers on the board. Here comes Stevens Point. Maddie Anderle back the other way. Anderle throws it. Now off the near boards, back to herself. Now cycles, looks to center it. Instead out high to Yoakum. Yoakum shoves it far side for Skylar Arneson. Back to Yoakum. She'll fire a shot. That hit a body in front. Pipers pick it up. Avery Martin back the other way. Martin to the left wing through the neutral zone. Long range shot blockered aside by Annie Beck. Up into the netting and out of play. We'll get a whistle. 9:30 to go here in period number 1. Well, these teams look like they're clearly coming out of the holiday break here as far as banging some of the rust off here. Pipers catch a break, and just a puck that went up in the air, bounced back out in front of the net. Not poke free. Face off to the right side now of Annie Beck. Pointers control the draw. Yoakum spins in the far corner. Off the glass, glove down and out. Might be a 2-on-1 for the Pointers. It is. Natalie Ahern back the other way. And then she's smothered by 2 defenders. Molly Millar reaching for it. And Piper is able to come back now right in front of their own net. Here's a takeaway by the Pointers, as it is Josie Bender getting after it, and Piper is able to regain control. Pass ahead goes to Annika Lindgren. Lindgren leaves it off far side, back to Lindgren, tried to redirect it off the heel of her stick and comes to the near corner. Piper's control, they'll come right in front. Strong stick there by the Pointers. Soli Doyle broke it up. She waits for help to come from Natalie Ahern, and they'll clear it around behind the net. Here's the Pointers back the other way. Josie Bender to the red line. She'll swipe it deep to the far corner. Avery Engebrecht giving chase. Katie Stanius out there as well. And poked free on the far side momentarily. 8.5 minutes to go in the first. Hamline leading Stevens Point here 1-0. Now side of the net, shot veered off there by Isla Reiskamp. Another long-range shot by the Pointers. Toe save made there by Nordic. Rebound was there, but nobody in white in front of the net. Pointers regain control. Arneson out high. Skylar Arneson in. She's knocked down. Penalty call coming up here against the Pipers. Near side as Andy Beck off for an extra attacker, but now the Pipers will touch. We're going to get a whistle and a holding call coming here against Hamline, and that will send the Pointers to their first power play of the evening, trailing here 1-0. Pointer power play coming into this game number 14. 2 for 26, 7.7%. Pipers penalty kill. They've killed 20 out of 23. That's 87%. As it is, Isla Reiskamp off on a holding call. Pipers win the draw, rattle it around the boards, it comes out. Soli Doyle back to get it, cross ice to Yoakum. Yoakum draws a defender, goes to Lysing off the far wall. She'll come back. Yoakum chips it out now as the Pipers intercept at center ice. Yoakum went down awkwardly, now back to her feet. 7:45 to go here in the first period. Near side, here comes Soli Doyle on the left wing. She'll carry it in. One hands it in along with Maddie Anderle. Now the Pipers get it and they'll clear it back out. Lysing, Doyle, Anderle Molly Polkamp, and Alyssa Yoakum are the 5 on the power play out here for the Pointers. Lead pass ahead. Here's a nice job by Polkamp to work it free. She'll go back through the legs and try to get it to Yoakum, cutting on the near side, intercepted. Molly Millar back to get it now for the Pointers. Millar ahead to Anderle, off the far board. She'll get it deep. Stevens Point giving chase. Nordic steers that one aside. Around the boards and out once again. Here's Katie Stanius with it now. Feeds it ahead. Stanius ahead to Tara Regan on the far side. Puck flips up and out of play. We'll get a whistle. 6:56 to go in the first. Hamline a 1-0 lead. 49 seconds remaining in the Pointer power play here. Shots on goal 8-2 in favor of the Pipers, who again have a 1-0 lead. Face off to the left side of the goaltender, Kendra Nordic. Pointers on the power play here. Grace Torma along the blue line. She'll wire it off the shin pad. And Tara Regan after it. Now far side, here's Molly Millar. Millar surveys things up from the far wall, leaves it out to the point to Torma. Back to Millar. Millar coming, trying to get free for a backhander. It's intercepted by the Pipers, and they slide it the length of the ice. Annie Beck out to play the puck. She'll hammer it near side. Stanius reaching for it, couldn't control it. Now they flip it around for Millar on the far side. Pipers coming in hard on the forecheck. Short-handed here with 15 seconds to go. They turn it over, coming in, shot! What a save by Beck. Oh boy, strong forecheck there, as it's Annika Lindgren who finds Ashley Graybow between the circles wide open, and Annie Beck with a big save to hang on here and keep the Pipers off the scoreboard short-handed. With 13 seconds remaining on the power play, 6:19 to go. All right, around it goes. Here's Soli Doyle. Long range pass ahead. Here's Alyssa Yoakum with some space. Yoakum in, waits, skates around a defender, backhander in front, cleared aside. Tried to get Maddie Anderle on the near side. Polkamp digs it free on the near side, leaves it back to Yoakum. Yoakum ahead, through some sticks at center ice, so no icing call. Leising sizing things up here on the near side, pokes it free with Polkamp. Pipers go behind their own net to try the breakout. Back the other way they do. Haley Eder-Zedlik ahead. Eder-Zedlik coming in, backhander in front, off the stick, and almost ricocheted right back to Annie Beck, but it's cleared out to the near side. Behind the net, Torma pokes it far corner. Reiskamp in there for Hamline. Torma gets it back again. She'll slow it down and now flip it behind the net to Skylar Arneson on the near side. Arneson out, left wing. Walk through a defender, brings it in right through the middle, cuts to the near side. Pointers are changing here. She's waiting for some help. Two defenders able to get a piece of it and clear it out, and back the other way comes Hamline. Reiskamp in. Reiskamp leaves the trailer. Shot pushed wide there by Meta to the far corner. Now coming back in front again. A stick save made there by Annie Beck. Out to the near side. Tara Regan trying to poke it free for Stevens Point here. Pipers with it. Lily Svagel firing a shot. That hit a body in front. Beck was ready for it, but never got through. Grace Torma bumped in the far corner here by Lindgren. Torma in there along with Tara Regan. As it's drained up in the far corner of the Stevens Point zone here. Now around it comes. Here's Skylar Arneson. Arneson a lead pass ahead. Pipers turn around, send it back. Arneson will skate it out now, shoves a long lead pass up ahead. Katie Stanius will spin. She'll dump it in. Molly Millar trying to be the first to get there in the near corner. Millar up the near side for Natalie Ahern, who holds it in at the point. Now scrummed at on the near board. She'll come away with it. Ahern walking in, trying to get to the net. Poked at, rebound loose in front, cleared out by the Pipers. Anderle had a whack at it, but the Pipers come back the other way with Emmy Nelson. Nelson in. Trying to go to a backhand, throws it in front, back through to the back door, nobody home. Held into the point of the far side by Erica Broughton. She'll send it back deep, shot fired, Beck with a save, rebound is there, poked in. Oh, a rebound goal as for the Pipers. Beck made the first couple of saves, but it looks like Kaylee McLaughlin able to get there with a backhander and shove things in, and we'll get a whistle. And what do we have? We have the goaltender for the Pipers here, Erica Nordic sliding. Oh, she's got a skate problem here. Her skate blade has popped out. As they'll try to get that back in, as trying to find out what's going on. One of her teammates pushed her over here to the near side, and we'll see. So Piper's on the board again and a rebound goal here with 3:45 to go in the first. It is Kaylee McLaughlin from Megan Woolers and Emmy Nelson at 16-15. Piper's a 2-0 lead here. So, let's see. Of course, all these skate blades pop in and out now, and sometimes depending on what you get. And we'll see how much of a leash Jim Brown and Josh Carl will give the Pipers here to go in. And I don't know if it's a case of they're trying to find a new blade and get it in, or if there's sometimes you get snow or whatever and on the way back over that freezes up in there and you can't get it in. So we'll see. So they will tend to that here. So it is Abigail Shamernick at 9:45. Kaylee McLaughlin at 16-15 for the Pipers here, as they have outshot the Pointers 13-3 so far in this first period and hold a 2-0 lead here at KB Willett Arena. And it looks like skate blade issues are all good, as Kendra Nordic will wheel her way back toward the net. As we are set to go here for the final couple of minutes of period number one. All right, off the face-off, Pipers win the draw, dump it in. Alyssa Yoakum the first to get there for the Pointers. Out of the near side, it will cycle with it. Ashley Graybow leaves it, shot golfed, that's wide. I don't think Annie Beck ever saw that, but goes wide. Behind the net now, Pointers will try to establish control. Right in front of the net it comes. Polkamp will get to it now. Polkamp back to the near side to Maddie Anderle. Anderle carries it in. Anderle is shot. That's deflected wide. Anderle tied up with a defender, and a nice play there by Avery Martin of the Pipers to force the puck wide behind the net. Pointers on the forecheck now. Couple of swipes at it. Pipers come away with it. Long lead pass here, and that just misses. A long outlet pass for Brooke Clems. And with 3 minutes to go, we'll get a whistle and an icing call here and a face-off back down in the Stevens Point end. Pointers have not had much going. Face-off to the left side of Kendra Nordic. 3 saves for her so far. Here's a long-range shot over the top of the cage. That teed up by Soli Doyle from the point. Skylar Arneson now with it. She'll send it toward the net. Another shot block here by the Pipers. Pointers now Katie Stanius on the far side. Stanius works it around. She'll give chase here. Boy, nobody going after the puck here with much intensity, and now finally cleared out into the neutral zone by the Pipers. Stanius will get it back finally. She'll zip it back to Soli Doyle. Far side, Tara Regan. 2:20 to go here in the first. Pointers trail by a pair early on. Poke free. Here's Katie Stanius. Ahead to the far corner. Cut off there. Now gets it back. Tried to throw it in front to Natalie Ahern, but she's tied up from behind. And here's Hamline back the other way once again. Eder Zedlick back the other way. Haley Eder Zedlick carries it behind the net now. Poked out off the far boards. Giving chase for the Pointers. Natalie Ahern freed it up. Pipers at the red line. Send it back in. Bouncing in there. Yoakum back to get it. Under 2 minutes to go here in the first. Long range pass. Ricochets off one of the Pointers up on the far side. And now rolling around here in the near corner. Pointers had not had much going as far as puck possession goes here. Said for one cycle now. Defender lost a stick and was wide open in front of the net. So Hamline takes a shot. That's fought off by Beck and then cleared out by the Pointers. From the near side, Jamie Hort back in for the Pointers. Alyssa Yoakum off the far wall, dumps at the length of the ice, and this will be an icing call with 1:15 remaining here in period number one. right, so face-off back in the Stevens Point end, and it's been a very rusty start for the Pointers here after the holiday break. Pipers with it, back of the point, far side. They'll shove it to Annika Lindgren. Lindgren shot, deflected to the far corner. Trying to poke it free there, Morgan Wohlers, Wohlers, bad angle shot, that wires through. With a minute remaining here in the period. Pipers with some pressure, hit a body on the way through again. This is Lindgren after it, centering pass, poked free by the Pointers. And now finally cleared up, maybe a 2-on-1. Lysing with Anderle back the other way, but a good back check here by the Pipers' Kylie Huseth. Able to clear the puck out. Puck loose now, Pointers clear it to the near wall. And giving chase Anderle on the near side. Lysing tries to dig it out. She does, but slides off of her stick. And Hamline with it off the far wall, back the other way. Out of the reach of Emmy Nelson. Nelson now gets it, chips it near side for Maida. Maida brings it in, shot fired, pinballing off a couple of sticks to the far corner. Lindgren to it, 19 seconds to go here in the period. Off a skate and out on the far side, and back to get it is Avery Martin. Martin, lead pass ahead. Here's Annabelle Maida in the zone, offsides and a whistle here with 10.7 seconds remaining in the period. And we'll get a face-off just outside the Stevens Point blue line. Pointers trail it here 2-0, and you hope you can kind of regroup a bit and get things going. 5 seconds remaining here as the draw is sent behind the Hamline net. Pipers will ride it loose, and that will do it. 20 minutes in the books here from KB Willett Arena and Stevens Point. Our first matchup of 2025 sees the Hamline Pipers tally twice in the opening 20 minutes, and they carry a 2-0 lead here into our first intermission. Coming up, we'll get you a scoring recap and statistical report. Plus, we'll hear from Pointers head coach Ann Ninman. That's coming up. 2-0 Hamline after 1 here on the Pointers Sports Network.
UWSP Athletics partners with BSN Sports, the largest provider of team sports equipment and apparel in the country. Pointers and BSN would like to thank all the coaches on and off the field. While BSN Sports is the best at equipping athletes, coaches are the best at equipping lives, and that's the real final score. Learn more at bsnsports.com.
Hey sports fans, if supportive teammates, a great culture, and an honest shot at advancement make for a win, then you'll be victorious when you join Skyward's award-winning team. You'll help put powerful data in the hands of school leaders who serve over 7 million students around the world. Innovation, collaboration, and fun are all a part of the Skyward culture. So what are you waiting for? Apply today at skyward.com/careers and join more than 275 Pointer alumni at Skyward.
UWSP Athletics would like to thank Century World, a valued sponsor of Pointers Athletics. Nestled in the heart of central Wisconsin, Century World is a great place to hold your next event. With breathtaking facilities coupled with a wide variety of packages and amenities to deliver an exceptional experience, and with an award-winning 18-hole golf course with rolling greens to the famous Flower Hole, Century World consistently ranks as one of the best destination golf courses in the nation. For more information, visit centuryworld.com.
Nothing beats the excitement of UW Stevens Point athletics. Advance tickets for men's hockey and basketball are available online at tickets.uwsp.edu or by calling the University Information and Ticket Office at 715-346-4100. Game day tickets for all Pointers events go on sale at the door 1 hour prior to game time, with group pricing available with 48-hour advance purchase required. Get your seat in the dog pound today at tickets.uwsp.edu. Visit your local Festival Foods today and pick up a sweet treat from their Scratch Bakery, your favorite decadent entree from their savory meat department, or fresh produce to feed your body from their Days Fresher produce department. Shopping with Festival Foods earns you discounts on Quick Trip gas, so you can pump up the savings. The more you spend, the more you save. Register your card to easily manage your gas rewards points. Only at Festival Foods, a proud sponsor of UW Stevens Point Athletics.
There's a lot of good going on all around us, and Aspirus Health is proud to be home to so much of it. We are here for you and your family, here for the community, planning for the future, and here for good. Because that's how it should be among people who care for one another. And that's what keeps driving us forward at Aspirus. Good people with good hearts, delivering great care. Care that will keep getting better as we grow and thrive together. Aspirus Health. Passion for excellence. Compassion for people.
Hughes Service is your local family-owned Ford dealer. For your next new or used vehicle or all your service needs, Hughes Service has you covered. If you're looking to lease or finance your next Ford, Hughes Service has competitive lease specials and financing options on new Ford vehicles and an extensive collection of quality pre-owned and certified vehicles at affordable prices to suit your needs. Come see what your neighbors already know. You're always welcome at Hughes Service in Millador. Puro Clean Restoration Professionals is your #1 source for all your cleaning and restoration needs. Water, fire, and mold, Puro Clean has technicians on call 24/7 to aid in your time of need. Puro Clean's cleaning division specializes in carpets, furniture, and duct cleaning. Call Puro Clean today for all your property needs. Puro Clean, your paramedics of property damage. Call 715-321-2526.
All right, back here at KB Will Arena in Stevens Point. Tom Weaver of the Pointer Sports Network, 20 minutes in the books. Hamline opening up 2025 with a 2-0 lead here over Stevens Point. As it was, Abigail Shamernick, her 4th of the year, unassisted at 9:45. Puck that just kind of shot in and then went straight up in the air off a deflection, came right back out in front of the net. Nobody picked up Shamernick. She tapped it into the net easily. It was 1-0 there, and Pipers followed that back at the 16-15 mark. Kaylee McLaughlin, Morgan Wohlers, Emmy Nelson brought the puck toward the net, pinballed around a little bit, and it's McLaughlin who managed to get her stick on it last and flipped the backhander over Annie Beck. It's her 4th of the year. Again, that at 16-15. Hamline with a 2-0 lead. Shots 14-3 in that first period. Stevens Point 0 for 1 on the power play, did not generate one of their 3 shots on the power play. Hamline credited with 4 shots on goal. Annie Beck makes 12 first period saves, while Kendra Nordic just 3 first period saves. And the other big thing, the Pipers go 12-5 in the faceoff dot. That's 70.6% for the Pipers from the faceoff dot. And you win that many draws, you get things going in the direction you want to pretty much right out of the way. All right, WIC after the first half, it is UW-Eau Claire with 2 games in hand over River Falls here. They're 4-1 with 12 points. River Falls 2-0-1 with 8. Stevens Point 2-1-1 with 7 points. Then it's Superior at 1-3 with 3 points. Northland is on a 19-game skid, 0-4, 0-8 overall there. This the only game going on today, but tomorrow the Pointers travel to Fond du Lac, where they'll play in a little round-robin tournament. Tomorrow the Pointers will play St. Scholastica, and Superior will take on Marion. Also tomorrow, Lake Forest at Northland, River Falls at Concordia Moorhead in Minnesota. And then on Saturday, Stevens Point will play either Marion or Superior. And then Superior against either St. Scholastica will get St. Scholastica or Stevens Point, same way that it goes there. River Falls at Concordia Moorhead and Lake Forest at Northland will wrap up their series. And then some games Monday. Hamline is at Eau Claire. On Tuesday, Superior at Concordia, Minnesota. Augsburg at Northland. On Thursday, St. Catherine at River Falls. That is a week from today. And then next weekend, Concordia Moorhead at Eau Claire. Stevens Point will be at Concordia, Wisconsin on Friday, and Northland at Dubuque for a pair. And then Saturday the 11th, it'll be River Falls coming here to Stevens Point for a 2 o'clock matchup that we'll have here on the Pointer Sports Network as come in. Again, no new polls have been released yet, so the D3HockeyNews.com poll from December the 16th, Middlebury 1, Amherst 2, River Falls 3, Gustavus 4. It is Adrian, who is 11-2-1, is 5, followed by Oswego, Plattsburgh, Eau Claire, Augsburg, and Cortland. Hamline comes in 13th. St. Mary's and St. Norbert both receiving votes in the D3HockeyNews.com poll. U.S. College Hockey Online, a little jostling around. Middlebury 1. They had their last poll on December the 9th. Middlebury 1, River Falls 2, Amherst 3, Adrian 4. So we'll see when those new polls come back out here on Monday. Badger hockey team in action in East Lansing. They're playing game 1 of their series. And they are just underway, scoreless there. Of course, they'll play game 2 of their series coming up Saturday night at Wrigley Field. as part of a doubleheader. Badger women will take on Ohio State, and then Michigan State and Wisconsin. And then on Friday, it's the other teams are playing. I think it's Ohio State, Penn State, and Michigan, Notre Dame, I believe. All the Big Ten schools except for Minnesota taking part in that in one way, shape, or form. Again, in Chicago. Here, the Pipers, the 2-0 lead. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, you'll hear from Pointers head coach Ann Ninneman. That is coming up. 2-0 Hamline after 20 minutes on the Pointers Sports Network.
At Dahl Auto, every pre-owned vehicle goes through a 169-point inspection. They also include a 7-month, 7,000-mile limited warranty with every qualifying pre-owned vehicle. Find out more at Dahl Honda, 3700 North Point Drive, and Dahl Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, Highway 10 East, Stevens Point. Rock and Roll Cafe is proud to be a part of the Stevens Point community and would like to thank everyone for all the support over the past 9 years. With high-quality food and a fun, inviting atmosphere, Rock and Roll Cafe features all-day breakfast and a Friday fish fry with convenient ordering for takeout and delivery. Rock and Roll Cafe, a little corner where everybody's welcome and treated like a rock star. Open Monday through Sunday from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. at 2801 Stanley Street, Stevens Point.
There's a lot of good going on all around us, and Aspirus Health is proud to be home to so much of it. We're all about good people with good hearts, delivering great care. It's what we do, it's who we are, and it's everything we believe in. So no matter what life is throwing at you or your community, you can count on Aspirus to be here for you, for good. Look to Aspirus Health. Passion for excellence, compassion for people.
Want to stay in the game online with the Pointers? Visit the official UWSP Athletics website, athletics.uwsp.edu. The online home of the Pointers provides the ultimate fan experience across all devices. You'll find the latest Pointers news, rosters, schedules, results, links to live broadcasts, statistics, and other links to the social media pages of the Pointers, and much, much more. Your gateway to the Pointers Sports Network, athletics.uwsp.edu.
At it tonight at KB Willard Arena as they host Hamline as we open 2025. We talk now with Pointers head coach Ann Ninneman. First of all, Coach, happy holidays, happy New Year. Do you have a good holiday?
Yes, it was great. Happy New Year.
Yeah, as you get to it here, I know you only play a 25-game schedule here, but this holiday break and getting just the chance to kind of hit the reset button, pause a little bit, it comes at an important time, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think their schooling was kind of weighing on them a little bit towards the end of the semester, so it was kind of a great feeling for them to get their final exams and everything turned in. Winter break's a great time just to focus on hockey, focus on their teammates, have a little bit of fun and quite a bit of downtime.
Yeah, as you go through your first half of your schedule here, basically, what's your thoughts here on the first half run into the holiday break?
Yeah, I think our first half was really good. I think our team energy, our team chemistry was very good. It was able to recover, and I think that allowed us to beat a number of teams that we weren't previously successful with. So kept us in some close games. Everyone was excited to come back when we got together on Monday. That's always a good feeling as well. But I'm pleased with our first half. I'm excited to get started in the second half.
As you went through it, if you're really looking at a couple things, I know you've done some things better, gotten some success. What needs to go to get to the next level here?
I think we need to put it all together. I think we need to execute our systems and our game plan. I don't think that's at the level we need it to be quite yet. And I think just moving forward, we're going to have quite a bit more practices and less games mixed in the middle of the week. So I think it'll give us an opportunity to do that, especially with our strong conference opponents finishing up the season.
As you come here, you'll play here tonight, and then you'll take part in a quasi-tournament, I guess you could say, but this weekend. You've got a couple games in a couple of days here to kick things off.
Yeah, we're excited to play, excited to get back. Not fully prepared and didn't cover everything, but that's not the important part. It's the excitement and the energy, and we're ready to put our gamers back on.
Yeah, this will be a good test for you here tonight. This is a good Hamline team.
Yes, they are very solid. Excited to see how we compete against them.
As you come out, what when you got to try to bang the rust off and get things going here, what are a couple of the keys to just coming out and getting things even keel off to a good start?
I think just coming out solid and coming out strong, keeping it simple, getting the puck deep, letting it be in the offensive zone and not so much in our defensive zone. Just keeping it simple, also keeping the energy up on the bench, keeping it positive, a bounce either way. We got to reset because there's a lot of game left.
Yeah, as you go, you've added a new body here at semester here to get you some depth here. I know it doesn't happen very often, but at times the right opportunity comes along.
Yeah, Cole's been on campus. She was on campus the first semester, and she actually worked at the rink, so we saw her a little bit. And she was interested in trying out for the team next year, and I said there's no better time right now with our numbers, and so she decided to come back and joined us on Monday.
Yeah, as you go. All right, how excited are your kids to get back going here after basically a month off?
Yeah, they were excited, ready for game day, all the excited, giddy energy, so hopefully that carries in the right direction.
All right, again, Happy New Year. Good luck here tonight.
Thank you.
All right, Pointers head coach Ann Edmond. Stay tuned. More coming up on the Pointers Sports Network.
Cousin Subs is now bigger and better in Stevens Point. Visit them today at 111 North Division Street with a fresh look that includes a drive-thru. Whether it's a grilled-to-order cheesesteak, Wisconsin cheese curds, or a party box of subs, Cousins has something for every occasion. Order online at cousinsubs.com or with the Cousin Subs mobile app. Cousin Subs. Believe in better. See what's behind the glass with Aero Global. Operating in Canada and the United States since 1965, Aero delivers durable, custom-engineered solutions for transit, off-road, and fleet vehicles, always with a focus on quality and service. Aero honors its values to provide customers with best-in-class design expertise, product innovation, comprehensive product support, and custom-engineered solutions. Aero Global. Innovation driven by people. Northwind Solar is a work-owned cooperative building solar power and battery storage systems for homes and businesses across central Wisconsin. With over 100 years of collective experience in renewable energy, Northwind Solar offers free consultations and estimates with a 10-year labor warranty. For a free estimate, visit northwindre.com. Northwind Solar, Central Wisconsin's premier solar installer. Stop into Monk's Bar and Grill in Plover throughout the week for great daily specials. You can enjoy mini Monk Burger Mondays, Taco Tuesdays, Wing Wednesdays, a Friday fish fry, and more. Monk's Bar and Grill offers a UWSP student discount. Stop in and show your UWSP student ID and enjoy 15% off your food purchase. Monk's Bar and Grill, 1400 Commerce Place in Plover, or visit monksbarandgrill.com.
All right, ready to go here for period number 2. Hamline a 2-0 lead. And the Pointers making some noise on the bench, trying to get things going here. All right, off the opening faceoff. Again, Hamline won like 70% of the faceoffs in that first period. And they'll dump it in deep once again. Here's side. Here's Molly Polkamp back the other way. She catches an edge here. Pointers looking for a tripping call here, as it looks like, trying to dig it out toward Courtney Leising. She'll tip it momentarily, lost it. Sully Doyle bouncing puck, able to hold it in along the blue line. Feathers went ahead. Leising to the far corner to Anderle. Maddie Anderle back to Courtney Leising. She'll bring it out high to Sully Doyle. Back to Leising, far side, turns, fires a shot. That went wide to the far post. Grace Torma coming in. Polkamp gets there first. Anderle back after it again. The near side, they'll try to kick it free into the near corner. Courtney Leising trying to poke it free with a backhander here. She's just lurking for the puck now. Comes toward her. She'll poke it again. Here is Maddie Anderle into the skates of a defender. Able to get it free and go backwards into the near corner, and she'll come off on a change. And that'll allow the Pipers to regain control of the puck. Off a stick on the near side, sent down the length of the ice, so no icing call here. Opening minute and a half here of period number 2. Hamline a 2-0 lead. Pointers, Katie Stanius almost turns the puck over to Annabelle Meta. Long outlet pass here is mishandled to the neutrals. And now here coming in front, Katie Stanius. On a turnover, a shot wired. That gets the glass on the near side. Here's Skylar Arneson. Poked away from her. Pipers will get it. And Pointers back in their own end will get it. Here's Avery Engebrecht. Throws it towards center ice. Nobody home there. Kylie Huseth Almost turned it over right in front of her own net. Now here's Ahern, a chance at it, gets behind her, and here's Kylie Huseth back the other way. Huseth lost the handle on the blue line, and opening 2 minutes not exactly been stellar here for either one of these teams. 14-3, the shots on goal in favor of the Pipers at the moment. And a face-off just outside the Stevens Point blue line. Far side. Hamline with it now. They'll cut back behind their own net. Up the far boards and out. Now centering pass kicks off the skate of Morgan Wohlers. This will go deep. Pointers chase after it, trying to clear it out, but can't. Pipers regain control. Far side. Now it's Jamie Hort at center ice. Chips it ahead. They'll come in near side. Emmy Nelson walks in. Nelson can't get free for a shot. Off the near wall. Leaves it out high to Avery Martin. Martin, shot blocked. Back the other way. Here comes Soli Doyle. Doyle in the right wing. She'll wire one into the far corner. Bounces. Natalie Ahern gets there first for Stevens Point. Molly Millar trying to center. Millar kicks it to her forehand ahead and then taken away. Pointers get a stick on it again. They'll come off on a change, and that will allow Morgan Wohlers back the other way, 1-on-4 basically here. Wohlers holds it, trying to get it deep. Here's Courtney Leising with a little space. Leising ahead. Worked off the puck easily there by Melissa Fair, and she'll turn and send it back the other way. A long-range shot in off the glove of Rachel Fusi of the Pointers. Oh, take that back. It is Soli Doyle. Finally loose again. Polkamp will get it for Stevens Point. Not much going at all here for the Pointers now, right in front of her own net. Stick lifted, but Polkamp spinning out of trouble there for the minute. Goes cross ice to Grace Torma. Torma lead pass ahead for Leising. Around a little pick there from Anderle, but couldn't get it to work. Now here is Kylie Huseth for Hamline. Across the red line, she'll dump it deep. Just about 4 minutes into the second period here, 2-0. Here's the Hamline lead. Leising down on the far side, can't reach for it. Pipers take it away, centering pass. That kicks off a skate and comes out of the zone. Avery Engebrecht giving chase. Engebrecht after it. Molly Beck puts a stick to it. Annie Beck. And here comes Katie Stanius, wires a shot. That came out of nowhere. Got a good chance off there. Tara Regan feeds it back to her. And the Pipers intercept back the other way. Pass onto the left wing to Abrahamson. She'll bring it in, pushes it near corner. Pointers converge in to poke it free, and they'll look to transition back the other way. Off the far wall behind Katie Stanius. Stanius now ahead to Engebrecht. She'll get it deep, and the Pointers will change. Tara Regan going to give chase. She'll go after it behind the net, but the Pipers poke that one free. Back the other way, Kaylee McLaughlin. She's got the second goal here for the Pipers. Lead pass ahead for Abrahamson. She'll bring it in. Good defensive job here by Natalie Ahern of the Pointers to gain control of it. And then they turn it over, and they'll walk in. McLaughlin fires a shot. That goes wide. Far corner for the Pointers. It is Amanda Pouchnick. Behind the net to Soli Doyle. Flips it up high. Riley Novak on the first side. Whiffed at it, but able to get enough of it and clear it out. Now the Pointers back the other way. Ahern giving chase. Natalie Ahern trying to win a foot race behind the net. She's dragged down behind the play. Pipers gain control of it, and ahead they come. Lead pass ahead, spun around Annabelle Meta. And that'll allow Skylar Arneson to get control of the puck off the far wall, cleared out by the Pointers. Red line on the far side, Lily Svagel sends it back. Polkamp near side with some space. Back the other way with Bender. Here's Polkamp, walks in. Oh, taken away nicely there. Jamie Hort on the back check worked it free. They'll clear it around again, and Molly Millar giving chase now after it. 14-15 to go in the second. We have yet to have either team register a shot on goal here in the opening 6 minutes of period number 2. Bouncing puck around, Polkamp poking for it. Now to Molly Millar in the near side. Millar pulls it back. Behind the net it goes. Torma feeds it. Poke free. Comes right in front of the net. Nobody home. Polkamp with it now. Polkamp in the near corner. Taken away by Hamline. They'll cycle the puck between the circles. A backhander fought off there by Annie Beck. Pipers with it again. They'll work it free. Now a forehand shot coming in. A little deflection there. Nelson with the shot. Looked like it hit a stick on the way through. Blocker to side by Beck. Rebound to the near corner. Piper still with the puck in the offensive zone. Now Millar with it. Up ahead it goes. Josie Bender will chase after it for the Pointers, and a whistle and an icing call here. Well, a late whistle here. 13:20 to go in the second. And what do we have? A discussion here. Are they going to bring the face off to center ice? Yep, they are. So, the proverbial my bad by our officiating crew here, and they'll bring the puck to center ice. All right, off the face-off, comes to the near corner, and a centering pass off the back of the net. Pouchnick after it now for the Pointers, rolls it around the boards. Far side held in. It'll go deep. Half wall on the far side now for Hamline. This is Annabelle Mata. Shoves a backhander to the far corner, and getting it now is Isla Reiskamp. Reiskamp looking, Reiskamp circling. She'll come in front of the net, right down front, spinning shot. Shot blocked there, backhand, forehand chance there. That's blocked off again. Here's Alyssa Yoakum for the Pointers with it. Pipers with the forecheck here, take it away, but did not know where the puck is. Stuck under the far side and rolls to the far corner. Courtney Leising in there to try to poke it free. Now she does, chips it around the boards to the near side. Pointers whiff on it there. 12:20 to go here in the second period. Stevens Point trailing 2-0. Hamline cycling with the puck in their own end here. Near corner. Reiskamp sends it out. Shot block there. Pointers come away with it. Alyssa Yoakum. She'll come back to the near side. Ricochets off of Anderle. She'll keep it going. Now it's Yoakum again intercepting and sending it deep. The goaltender Nordic plays the puck. That's about the first action she's seen in a while here, as we're more than 7 minutes into this second period. Pointers yet with a shot on goal here in the period. Behind the net, now worked free. Here comes Soli Doyle. Doyle ahead goes. Rachel Robbins plays it for the Pipers off the near wall, back in. Back to get it, Grace Torma. Torma, far wall it goes. Katie Stanius couldn't handle it. Near side, chip back through. Grace Torma tries to clear it out. And the Pipers regain control again. Abrahamson sends it to the near side toward Ashley Graybaugh. And centering pass in front. Cycling with it now, Kaylee McLaughlin. Far side, shot hammered. Beck with a save, and she'll hang on. 11:08 to go here in period number 2. The shots on goal now 17-3 in favor of the Pipers. So a face-off will come to the left side of the goaltender, Annie Beck. Pipers with 2 in the first. Nothing so far here in the second for either team. High on the far side. Pointers try to poke it out. Hamline will send it in. Lily Svagel throws it into the near corner. First to get there, Skylar Arneson for Stevens Point. To Alyssa Yoakum. Boy, the Pointers playing right into the hand of the Pipers on the forecheck here. As they hesitate to bring it out now, they'll poke it free into the far corner, and Pipers force it free again. Now Josie Bender with it for the Pointers. She'll clear it out. Comes near side to Maddie Anderle. Anderle off the near wall to Molly Millar. Millar carries it in but has no help, so she'll wire one toward the net. Blocker to side by Kendra Nordic. Pointers hold it in out high. Skylar Arneson had it for a minute. Molly Millar in there to help out as well. Millar lost the handle on it. Comes out. Pointers dump it back in, but they're off sides. Maddie Anderle giving chase here to the near corner. Puck is loose. Polkamp may get there. She does. Tries to center. Now ridden off into the far corner. And now regains control. Does Anderle. Squirts through to the near side. Courtney Leising can't hold it in. Leising back into the neutral zone. Has to touch up. Anderle on the far side. Run into by a defender. And Leising spins herself free for a minute. Now held in. Arneson with a shot. Hit a pad in front. Here comes Molly Polkamp. Polkamp in with a shot. Another shot block here by the Pipers. And back the other way. Maybe a potential breakaway. Kaylee McLaughlin out of her reach. Goes all the way to the far corner. Torma in there to meet it. 9:35 to go here in the second period. Stevens Point trailing 2-0. Maddie Anderle for the Pointers, far side to Lysing. Spun her around, and now bounce pass to the far side. This is Amika Lindgren. Lindgren coming in, waits, throws it through to the middle, and boy, a collision to the side of the net, and they never got a shot off. Had an uncontested 2-on-1, did not get a shot off. So they'll play on in the near corner. Little pile up there. Two aside will scrum for it here on the near side. Pipers bring it out, walking through a defender, firing a shot. Good shot block there as Avery Martin teed that one up. A rebound push wide by Morgan Wohlers. And Stevens Point's Courtney Lysing to the rebound. A backhander up to Maddie Anderle on the far side, and she'll clear it out. Pipers will get it, and they'll replay, and a whistle and an offsides. 8:50 to go in the second period. We'll get the media timeout here. Hamline leading Stevens Point 2-0 on the Pointers Sports Network.
Support for Pointers Hockey is brought to you by Edward Jones, a financial services firm helping individuals and business owners. Edward Jones, member SIPC. Also by Dunkin' Donuts and Baskin Robbins, 617 Division Street in Stevens Point, and Marshall Clinic Health System, the official sports medicine provider of UW Stevens Point Athletics. Corporate sponsorship's a great way to activate your brand among Pointer fans. For more information, contact Clark Eckhoff at 715-302-1504. Goal Line Golf and Hockey in Schofield is Wisconsin's premier source for all your golf, hockey, and skating needs. They treat every customer like the home team. Whether you're a beginner or a pro, see the experts at Goal Line and get fit for your next step on the ice or out on the links. Located at 1430 Grand Avenue in Schofield, Goal Line's been the place to score since 1984. Everyone at Goal Line says, Go Pointers!
All right, out of the media timeout here, 8:50 to go in the second period, 2-0 the Hamline lead. And we'll get a face-off at center ice. Pipers win that draw. Each team has had a power play here, but I tell you what, this has been not much going on at all here in the second period. Now icing waved off here as the Pipers hustle to get to it first. Near corner, digging it out there, Haley Eder-Zedlik. Eder-Zedlik looks to center, now gets it to Reiskamp. Reiskamp, they work behind the net here, but no shot. Now out high they come, near side, Chamernick with it. She'll fire a shot in, redirected, and Annie Beck with a nifty save on a puck that changed direction on her on the way in. So 8:17 to go here in the second. Shots on goal now 18-4. Face-off will stay in the Stevens Point defensive zone. Again, the first of 3 in 3 days for the Pointers. Millar to take the draw for the Pointers to the near wall. Pointers look to poke it up, but Hamline gets in the way, and they'll reset things up here. Hamline's been pretty effective in getting the forecheck set it up as poke free from the far corner, comes right in. Annie Beck will get down and cover it up. As that time it was Ashlyn Abrahamson reaching in, and Pointers are hesitating behind the net, and when the Pipers see that, they're full bore in with a forechecker to disrupt things. Hamline wins this draw. Stick lift by the Pointers, comes out to the point, scoop back behind the net. Yoakum after it. Yoakum and Molly Millar trying to gain possession here for Stevens Point. Just under 8 minutes to go in the second period. Millar gets to it now on the near side. The lead pass ahead to Josie Bender. Natalie Ahern back with it as well. Near side it comes. Behind the net, Josie Bender. Bender to the far corner. And chipped up at center ice. Soli Doyle will get it. Nice intercept here. Now the Pointers with some numbers. Doyle coming in, firing a shot, missed the net. Rebound to Lysing on the side of the net. Couldn't get a shot off. Now Lysing with it. Scoop shot toward the front of the net. That's blocked by Hamline on the way in. Puck loose again in the near faceoff circle, but cycling with it there. Jamie Hort will clear it out. Ahead to the left wing to Abrahamson. She'll bring it in, gets it around Lysing. Puck goes deep. Lysing swoops it behind the net. Kaylee McLaughlin. Out of her reach, Skylar Arneson. Cleared out. Anderle now runs in. Here's Molly Polkamp. Feeds it back. Bender ahead. Lysing tripped up through the neutral zone. And Maddie Anderle will get to it now, and she'll shove it in. Pointers trying to set up the forecheck here, but the Pipers are quick to break it back up. Long outlet pass here. A wave off icing as it got through a defender. Near corner. Now they go behind the net. Grace Tormo will set it up for Stevens Point. Comes out with a defender on her. Fights her way off the far boards toward Courtney Leising. Anderle. Arneson now back near her own blue line, trying to come back to the near side and just out-muscled by the Pipers. Melissa Fair brings it in, has somebody toward the front of the net. Shot fired, Beck with a save and no rebound. Boy, they had Ashley Graybow at the front of the net waiting for a rebound, but nothing doing. 6:13 to go here in the second. 2-0 is the Hamline lead. And we'll get a face-off to the left side here of Andy Beck. Hamline has never won a MIAC regular season title. They have one MIAC playoff title. Gotten an at-large bid, so 2 NCAA tournament bids in their history, all coming in back-to-back years, the 2018-2019 seasons. Of course, Pointers last time in the NCAA tournament, 2014. All right, Pipers now lose the handle on it, and I think this is Nordic going to come out and cover it up with Tara Regan coming in. So 5:45 to go here in the second period. We'll reset for a face-off in the Pointer offensive zone. To the left side of Kendra Nordic, who has been largely unchallenged here tonight. Pointers with just 4 shots on goal through 34 minutes and 15 seconds. Off the draw, Avery Martin for the Pipers around. Nice job by Ahern on the front fair side. But you're 1 shot from climbing right back into this game here. Long outlet pass ahead for Lindgren. Broken up by the Pointers, Soli Doyle. Molly Millar hustling after it along with Natalie Ahern. Ahern to the near corner, just wide of Millar. Far side, Erica Broughton for the Pipers ahead. Glove down by Doyle once again. Riley Novak with it. Novak looks to send it ahead. And the Pipers intercept. They may have a 3-on-1 developing here. Here comes Meta. Meta in. Backhanded shot. Blocker to side by Beck. Rebound to the near side. Pointers will get it into the neutral zone. Here's Molly Millar. 2-on-1 with Polkamp. Millar, but the Pipers hustling on the back check to break it up. Polkamp goes behind the net. Poked away from her. Maddie Anderle chases after it on the far side now. Hamline will get it back in the far corner. Round to the near side. Arneson. A shot. Near side, Leising. Leising turns, redirected by Anderle, went just wide. Polkamp to the far side. Looks to slow things down, does. Manages to poke it free, but the Pipers clear it out. Alyssa Yoakum shoves a backhander to Leising on the near side. She can't handle it. Leising has her pocket pick now by Annabelle Meta. Meta in, broken up. Here's Anderle again for Polkamp. Too far. Intercepted by Kylie Huseth. The Pipers are off sides here. They'll touch up. Coming up on 4 minutes to go here in the second period. A long outlet pass comes in, and the goaltender Nordic, she'll reach out and cover it up, and we'll get a whistle with 4:04 to go here in the second period. So let's see here. Shots on goal here in the second period are 6-1 in favor of the Pipers. Face off to the left side of Kendra Nordic. And they'll blow it dead. So James Mazer orders a reset here, and Katie Stanius in to take the draw. Pipers win it. Behind the net it goes. Shamernick rolls it around. Pipers with some space here. Pointers have clogged things up pretty well here, though, in the second period. Nikki Oland throws it back to the near side. Abrahamson with it. Looks to wire a shot from distance. That's blocked into the near corner. 3:40 to go here in the middle frame. To the side of the net. Puck poked free. Shot wired and fought off there with the blocker by Beck. Katie Stanius poking it free. Pouchnick after it for Stevens Point at the end board on the far side. Rolls behind the net. Stevens Point will get there. And they'll try to jam it, but go straight up in the air in the near faceoff circle. Comes back down on the near side. Katie Stanius Far side, turned it over. Here's Lindgren back, firing a shot and a goal. Lindgren fed it through to Ashlyn Abrahamson, who beat Annie Beck over the left shoulder into the upper corner of the net. 3:09 to go in the second. It's 3-0 Pipers. Forecheck pressure again forces the Pointers to turn the puck over. And the deficit is now 3. All right, here's Hamline now, winning the draw again. They'll dump it right back in. Pointers a good job to clear it right back out. Behind the net. We'll get you the scoring here in just a second. Is back to play it near the blue line here. Soli Doyle on the near side. She'll shove it ahead. Natalie Ahern giving chase on the forecheck along with Josie Bender. But Hamline, a good job to break it out again. Wohlers throws it ahead up the near side. They'll give chase, coming up on 2.5 minutes to go here in the second period. Pipers dig it free. Trying to center instead in the near corner, Lindgren. Lindgren, who set up the previous goal, now goes to the far side. They'll bring it back out to the point. Cross ice, Avery Martin with a one-timer. That's blocked. And it's Molly Millar behind her own net. Millar just trying to get possession of it here with 2:10 to go. Near side, cleared, up but not out. Pipers hold it in, shove it back to the near wall. Far side they go. Erica Broughton fires a shot wide. Around, comes back to the near side. Pipers cycling it away. Behind the net, centering pass in front. Millar will break that one up, and a defender gets a stick on it before she can clear. Millar again leaves it in the far corner for Alyssa Yoakum. Now centering pass comes. Pointers turn it over again. Now the Pipers come walking in, firing a shot. Beck made a save. Rebound was there for Reiskamp, but turned aside. Another shot off the glove of Beck to the far side. 1.5 to go in the period. Pointers trying to get out of here with no worse than a 3-goal deficit here with 1:20 to go. Hamline cycling their forwards in their own offensive zone. Should have been too many men here. We should get a whistle, right? Oh, played with a high stick, they'll say. So they'll blow that dead here with 1:18 to go in the second period. So face-off will come back in the Hamline end. As we have 1:18 to go here in period number 2. Just 4 shots on goal for the Pointers here through 38-plus minutes. We've got a late change. We'll allow both teams to change here. And we'll see. All right, so Courtney Leising, Avery Engbrecht, and Maddie Anderle will come out here. Grace Torma, Skylar Arneson on the blue line. Face-off won by the Pipers. Kylie Huseth with it, around to the far side. Trying to clear it. Pointers can't get it. Melissa Fair bangs it out on the far side. As we approach 1 minute to go here in period number 2. Behind the net, Arneson ahead. Trying to hit Engbrecht and clear it out. Out high, now they'll fan on it, and Anderle was thinking about going off to the races here, but a bouncing puck she couldn't corral. Pipers regain control, near side, Shamernick with it. She'll throw it toward the net, redirected, that went wide to the near side, and Brooke Clems chasing after it. Side of the net now for Stevens Point, Maddie Anderle with it, up but not out. Pipers hold it in now, they jam it free for a minute. Courtney Leising will step in to pick it up. Here she comes in the right wing, she'll get it deep. Leising wins a foot race to the near corner, fires a shot off the side of the net, throws it right back in front. That's cleared out. Alertly there by Shamernick. And Hamline with it behind their own net. Looking for a breakout here. Lead pass ahead. Abrahamson gets around a defender. Soli Doyle in there to pick it up. She'll muscle it up along the far boards, but then spinning it free is Abrahamson again. On the near side, held in. Sent in deep. 3 seconds to go near corner, and that should do it. 40 minutes in the books from KB Willett Arena. Hamline had a 2-0 lead after 1. They add another, and they lead Stevens Point here in this non-conference matchup. First one of 2025 by a score of 3-0. We'll take a break. Come back, get you a first period recap. Stevens Point trailing Hamline 3-0 on the Pointers Sports Network. Want to get your degree and stay debt-free? With the Wisconsin Army National Guard, you can get paid to be a full-time student with their 100% tuition reimbursement program. You can join the Guard, be a part-time soldier, and earn a degree. Call Sergeant Nick Kenton at 920-889-1846 or visit nationalguard.com to learn more. The Wisconsin Army National Guard, a proud sponsor of Pointers Athletics. Just like a scorching slap shot straight into the net, TDS Fiber Internet is lightning fast, straight into your home. Over 55 years, people have relied on TDS to connect to what matters most. Today, they're delivering fiber internet to tech-hungry communities to help them thrive. Enjoy reliable streaming, gaming, and more, all from a proud sponsor of your Pointers. Learn more at tds.com. Show off your Pointer pride with the Affinity Debit Card exclusively from U.S. Bank. The Affinity Debit Card isn't just for students. Parents, alumni, faculty, and other fans can show their spirit too. Visit usbank.com/UWSP to get your Pointer Affinity Debit Card today. Or visit the campus branch location in the Dreyfus University Center Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. U.S. Bank, the official banking partner of UW-Stevens Point. Len Dudas Motors is your trusted Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealership in Stevens Point. Check out their large selection of new and used vehicles, or come in for a test drive. Ask questions about your financing, browse their inventory, or schedule the service you need to keep your vehicle running for years to come. From the time you enter the showroom, you can expect to be treated like family each and every visit. Len Dudas Motors, 3305 Main Street, Stevens Point.
UWSP Athletics partners with BSN Sports, the largest provider of team sports equipment and apparel in the country. Pointers and BSN would like to thank all the coaches on and off the field. While BSN Sports is the best at equipping athletes, coaches are the best at equipping lives, and that's the real final score. Learn more at bsnsports.com.
Hey sports fans, if supportive teammates, a great culture, and an honest shot at advancement make for a win, then you'll be victorious when you join Skyward's award-winning team. You'll help put powerful data in the hands of school leaders who serve over 7 million students around the world. Innovation, collaboration, and fun are all a part of the Skyward culture. So what are you waiting for? Apply today at skyward.com/careers and join more than 275 Pointer alumni at Skyward.
UWSP Athletics would like to thank Century World, a valued sponsor of Pointers Athletics. Nestled in the heart of central Wisconsin, Century World is a great place to hold your next event. With Breathtaking facilities coupled with a wide variety of packages and amenities to deliver an exceptional experience, and with an award-winning 18-hole golf course with rolling greens to the famous Flower Hole, Century World consistently ranks as one of the best destination golf courses in the nation. For more information, visit centuryworld.com.
Nothing beats the excitement of UW Stevens Point athletics. Advance tickets for men's hockey and basketball are available online at tickets.uwsp.edu or by calling the University Information and Ticket Office at 715-346-4100. Game day tickets for all Pointers events go on sale at the door 1 hour prior to game time, with group pricing available with 48-hour advance purchase required. Get your seat in the dog pound today at tickets.uwsp.edu.
All right, back here at KB Willett Arena in Stevens Point. Tom Weaver on the Pointers Sports Network. Hamline leading the UW Stevens Point women's hockey team by a score of 3-0 after 40 minutes in this first game here of 2025. Again, a reminder, the Pointers in action tomorrow in Fond du Lac, where they'll take on St. Scholastica, pending the result of that game. Let's see here. That's a 4 o'clock game tomorrow afternoon. And then pending the result of that game, they'll get either Marion or Superior on Saturday. No times announced for that, listed as to be announced there. Here, the Pipers scored 2 in the first. Abigail Shamernick unassisted, her 4th of the year at 9:45. And then it was Kaylee McLaughlin, her 4th of the year, from Morgan Wollers and Emmy Nelson. That came at 6:15 of the first period. Pipers had a 2-0 lead after one period. After outshooting the Pointers 14-3 in the first period, they poured it on in the second period as well, outshooting Stevens Point 10-1. So the shots on goal now 24-4 through 2 periods here this afternoon. Ashlyn Abrahamson, a beautiful setup from Annika Lindgren at 16:51 of the second period is the Hamline third tally. Again, they lead Stevens Point here by a score of 3-0. Power plays, each team has 1. Pointers did not get credited with a shot on goal, and 4 shots on goal in the only power play back in the first period for Hamline. Annie Beck makes 9 second period saves for a game total of 21. Kendra Nordic has been pretty much unchallenged here tonight. 1 second period save for a game total of 4. The other thing is Hamline is absolutely dominating the faceoff dot, winning 82.8% of the faceoffs against the Pointers here tonight. But, 3-0 here. You can get one early and try to get things going, climb right back in it. Pointers come in out of the holiday break in 3rd place in the WIAC with a 2-1-1 record. It is Eau Claire sitting in the top of the heap. They've played 5 games. Only 3 games for River Falls so far at 2-0-1. River Falls has played a gauntlet of a non-conference schedule. They're 7-2-2 overall. Let's see here. They've played Gustavus a couple of times. They have played Adrian a couple of times. Of course, the Pointers got a tie for that 1 point out of River Falls early, so they're coming through there. So they sit at 7-2-2. The Blue Golds at 10-3 overall. They're ranked 8th in the latest D3HockeyNews.com poll and 11th in the U.S. College Hockey Online poll. Again, both those polls from December, so no new rankings yet. Would assume that they'll come out on Monday after teams, although it might not be for another week here, depending on until everybody gets back and gets going out of the holiday break here, and then we will be in the full-on sprint toward the second half of the season. Pointer men, of course, a big matchup on Saturday. They will host second-ranked St. Norbert. Pointers 6-4-1 through the first half of the season, and ranked 15th in the U.S. College Hockey Online poll, the last one before the new year. And they've got a string of like 186 consecutive polls that they've been ranked. In danger here, but if they get a big win over St. Norbert, you'd get a huge boost in the arm to begin the second half here. That game right here at Willett Arena. 7 o'clock, we'll be on the air with pregame programming at 6:45. You got nothing to do, come on out. That should be a good one. And Pointers on the road, women's-wise, tomorrow and Saturday. Got some good high school hockey coming up here, too, as the top-ranked Spash Panthers will play Chippewa Falls here tomorrow night. And the Wisconsin Valley Union, the girls' co-op team, will play Saturday in a 1 o'clock-ish start, 1:15, something like that. So we'll have a full weekend here at the old barn coming through between high schools and the Pointers as well. Pointers and then will be back home next weekend as well on the men's side, as they'll host, what is it here? St. Scholastica and Augsburg, I believe, are next up on the list, as they'll get back-to-back weekends of MIAC play for the Pointers on the road at Hamline. The weekend of the 16th, 17th, I believe, if that's the Friday, Saturday. Be at Hamline on Friday night, and then 4 o'clock Saturday afternoon, St. John's affair for Coach Tyler Krieger and the Pointers, who will look to get things going in the second half of the season. A young group for the Pointer men, trying to find their way through here. So, some other action among WIC women's team. Lake Forest and Northland will play a 2-game series in Ashland, both Friday and Saturday, and River Falls heads west to Concordia, Minnesota for a pair of games there. Hamline, after today, on Monday, they'll be at Eau Claire for a good matchup there between ranked teams. And then UW Superior heading to Concordia, Minnesota on Tuesday. Augsburg will be at Northland. Next weekend, the Pointers, at Concordia, Wisconsin on Friday night, 6 o'clock start there, Friday the 10th. And then Saturday the 11th, they're right here at KB Willett Arena hosting second-ranked River Falls. And we'll have that broadcast for you, 1:45 hour pregame coverage, doubleheader that day with the Pointer men here as well. Hamline, a 3-0 lead. We'll take one more break. Come back with third period action here on the Pointers Sports Network.
Visit your local Festival Foods today and pick up a sweet treat from their Scratch Bakery, your favorite decadent entree from their savory meat department, or fresh produce to feed your body from their Days Fresher produce department. Shopping with Festival Foods earns you discounts on Quick Trip gas, so you can pump up the savings. The more you spend, the more you save. Register your card to easily manage your gas rewards points. Only at Festival Foods, a proud sponsor of UW Stevens Point Athletics.
There's a lot of good going on all around us, and Aspirus Health is proud to be home to so much of it. We are here for you and your family, here for the community, planning for the future, and here for good. Because that's how it should be among people who care for one another. And that's what keeps driving us forward at Aspirus. Good people with good hearts, delivering great care. Care that will keep getting better as we grow and thrive together. Aspirus Health. Passion for excellence. Compassion for people.
Hughes Service is your local family-owned Ford dealer. For your next new or used vehicle or all your service needs, Hughes Service has you covered. If you're looking to lease or finance your next Ford, Hughes Service has competitive lease specials and financing options on new Ford vehicles and an extensive collection of quality pre-owned and certified vehicles at affordable prices to suit your needs. Come see what your neighbors already know. You're always welcome at Hughes Service in Millador. Puro Clean Restoration Professionals is your #1 source for all your cleaning and restoration needs. Water, fire, and mold, Puro Clean has technicians on call 24/7 to aid in your time of need. Puro Clean's cleaning division specializes in carpets, furniture, and duct cleaning. Call Puro Clean today for all your property needs. Puro Clean, your paramedics of property damage. Call 715-321-2526. At Dahl Auto, every pre-owned vehicle goes through a 169-point inspection. They also include a 7-month, 7,000-mile limited warranty with every qualifying pre-owned vehicle. Find out more at Dahl Honda, 3700 North Point Drive, and Dahl Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, Highway 10 East, Stevens Point. Rock and Roll Cafe is proud to be a part of the Stevens Point community, and would like to thank everyone for all the support over the past 9 years. With high-quality food and a fun, inviting atmosphere, Rock and Roll Cafe features all-day breakfast and a Friday fish fry with convenient ordering for takeout and delivery. Rock and Roll Cafe, a little corner where everybody's welcome and treated like a rock star. Open Monday through Sunday from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. at 2801 Stanley Street, Stevens Point.
There's a lot of good going on all around us, and Aspirus Health is proud to be home to so much of it. We're all about good people with good hearts, delivering great care. It's what we do. It's who we are. And it's everything we believe in. So no matter what life is throwing at you or your community, you can count on Aspirus to be here for you. For good. Look to Aspirus Health. Passion for excellence. Compassion for people.
Want to stay in the game online with the Pointers? Visit the official UWSP Athletics website, athletics.uwsp.edu. The online home of the Pointers provides the ultimate fan experience across all devices. You'll find the latest Pointers news, rosters, schedules, results, links to live broadcasts, statistics, and other links to the social media pages of the Pointers, and much, much more. Your gateway to the Pointers Sports Network, athletics.uwsp.edu.
All right, back here at KB Willett Arena, we are set for period number 3. Pointers and the Pipers. Hamline, a 3-0 lead, and has not given the Pointers much to work with here today. Shots 24-4 through 2 periods. All right, it is Courtney Leising to center ice with Nikki Oland, and the Pipers control the draw. They'll dump it in. Beck with the paddle. Soli Doyle behind the net. Hamline goes in to get it, and they'll look to bring it to the near side. Shot fired, redirect, Beck with a save, rebound scooped in front, and the Pointers lifted up but not out. Held in out high here by Avery Martin. She'll cycle it back to the far corner. Grace Torma in there for the Pointers. Now cleared out. Now they'll send it back in deep. Ricochets in off the pad of Beck once again. Doyle in the near corner. Around to Torma on the far side. She struggles with it. Turnover. They jam it right in front of the net. Goes just wide. Polkamp will get a piece of it now. Polkamp now to Leising. Far side. Polkamp back in to pick it up. She'll skate it out. Comes to center ice. Polkamp to the red line. Flutters one into the near corner. Pointers changing here, and the Pipers will gain control. A minute into the third period. 3-0 Hamline. Yoakum lead pass ahead. Engbrecht couldn't get to it. Cycling around Emmy Nelson with it. Throws it back near side. Lindgren cuts to the middle. Rides away from her. Pipers are off sides here as Morgan Wohlers has to touch up. Now she does. Emmy Nelson walks right through and brings it in, sets it up on the far side. Long range shot behind the net. Comes to the near corner. Lindgren chases it down. And side of the net, bouncing, cleared now to the near corner. Yoakum able to lift it up, and this will go down the length of the ice. They're going to say tipped on the way out, so no icing call here. Hamline back to get it. Kylie Huseth lost it for a minute and then got it to Shamronek. Shamronek, she'll come in, trying to go coast to coast here. Shamronek coming, can't get a shot off, goes behind the net. Now a wraparound right into the feet. Now bouncing puck comes through. Beck with a rebound and makes the save as Haley Eder-Zedlik chopping at the rebound to the side of the net, but Annie Beck able to get down and cover it up. 18:06 to go here in the third period. 3-0 is the Hamline lead. And what do we have here? A stick stuck. Yeah, as it looks like they will open up the door here. Opposite of the Zamboni corner here, there's another exit there. And a stick in the crack of the door there. Man about town, Dougie Seavright, able to get in there and open that up and free it back up. One of the Hamline players will bring it back. 18:06 to go here in the third. Hamline with a 3-0 lead. Face off to the right side of Annie Beck. And they will reset it here as the door latch taken care of. Molly Millar takes the draw here for the Pointers. Far wall, Pipers. Alyssa Yoakum in there for Stevens Point. The Pointers will try to gain possession, but Hamline, Eder-Zedlik around. Tried to shove it back out high. Now out high, a blistering shot. That goes wide there by Erica Broughton. Pointers lift it up. Try to get it ahead to Josie Bender. Riley Novak here on the near side. She spins it back in. Millar in the near corner. Pipers poke free again. Millar up the near side. Molly Millar for Stevens Point. Pipers take it away again. Shield the puck. Shot shoveled toward the net. Redirected. That goes wide. Backhanded chance. That's skirted away. Annabelle Mehta will get it now. She'll cycle around. Bristles a shot. Hit the crossbar. And a rebound chance turned aside by Beck. Boy, Annabelle Meta rang one off the corner where the crossbar meets the far post and clanked out. Pointers still can't get it. Millar behind the net. Here's Yoakum with it. Yoakum around, still waiting. Yoakum now whistles it out off the far boards and is able to get it out. Boy, Stevens Point has just been a step behind here all night long so far. Now they'll roll it around. This will be an icing call with 6:46 to go here in the third period. Just 4 shots on goal here for the Pointers tonight. I tell you what, this has been a fairly clamped down forecheck effort here from the Pipers. Hamline comes in giving up just 13.8 shots a game while taking 45.1. The Pointers averaging 25 shots a game, so nowhere near that at the moment. Now off the boards and out. Off a defender, Kylie Husef whirling around in her own end. Now whistles with it. Lysing trying to poke it away from her. She'll cut behind the net now. Flips it up on the far side. Pipers off the near wall now. Ahead to Brooke Clems. Clems into the near side. Lost her edge. Gets back up quickly. Now centers it in front. Lysing shoves it right back up the middle. Nobody home. Now poke free. Here's Maddie Anderle. Anderle poking free, and they have a breakaway. Maddie Anderle coming in. Backhand shot. Oh, fought off by Nordic. Oh, Maddie Anderle with the best chance of the night for the Pointers. Gets it back. Now walks in. Fires a shot. Another save made by Nordic. Now Soli Doyle with it. Chops a shot in. Nordic with another save. To the far corner. A flurry of shots here for the Pointers. As another one in. That one goes wide. Here's Lysing on the near side. Looking to center. Anderle coming off after a good shift there and a couple of quality chances, including a breakaway. Polkamp bodied up by Kylie Huseth. Huseth pokes it free to Ashley Graybow behind the net. And Katie Stanius now in there to the far corner. Out high it comes. Soli Doyle tees it up, redirected shot and a goal. Might have been Polkamp in front of the net. Stevens Point finally got a puck to the net, redirected. 15:30 to go. They're on the board. It's 3-1 Stevens Point. I think it's Molly Polkamp that will get credit. And if it is, it'll be her 7th of the year, and the Pointers finally get on the board here. 15:30 to go. Well, see if that lights the match a little bit here. Erica Broughton ahead on the near side to Kaylee McLaughlin. Skylar Arneson for the Pointers behind her own net. Soli Doyle hesitates and now feeds it up to the far wall toward Engbrecht, and Hamline brought the puck out of the zone. So they've got to retreat back here. Erica Broughton leaves it back. Now they'll slide it up on the far side. Now back through to the near corner. Engbrecht takes it away. We'll cycle it back and clear it out. Molly Polkamp from Soli Doyle and Katie Stanius at 4:30. And it's 3-1 here. Pipers dump it back in. Here's Skylar Arneson back to get it. Puts the brakes on, has her pocket picked. In there for Hamline, Nikki Oland. Oland out high to Rachel Robbins with a shot. Pinballing around and cleared up. Robbins holds it into the point on the near side. She'll skate in, now accelerates in. Whistling a shot through. Save made by Beck. Rebound to the far side. Stick lift there. The Pointers can't get it cleanly. Finally, they'll roll it out on the far side, and they do. Soli Doyle out there able to clear it out. Pipers try to send it back. Now scored it away, and right up the middle comes Nikki Oland. Oland in, picked up by Natalie Ahern to the Pointers. Ahern near side on the left wing. She'll bring it through the neutral zone in on the near side. Cuts to the middle. Wires a shot. Glove there by Kendra Nordic. She'll glove it down behind the net, and they'll play on. 6 minutes into the third period. Stevens Point is getting on the board. It's 3-1. Now they'll walk right down. Shot smothered off. Rebound chance. That's smothered. It's underneath one of the Pipers on the near side. Poking it free there is Rachel Fusi. Lost the handle on it. Annika Lindgren with it. Shot fired. Beck with a save. Rebound to the side of the net. That's picked up. Josie Bender had it. Now Alyssa Yoakum off the near side and out. Ahead it goes. Fusi chasing after it. And what do we get? Whistling it offsides against the Pipers. 13:38 to go. So it is Molly Polkamp's 8th of the year, or 7th of the year, excuse me. Assisted by Soli Doyle and Katie Stanius at 4:30. Shots on goal now 27-8 in favor of the Pipers. 13:38 to go in the third. Hamline with a 2-goal lead. Molly Millar trying to step around a defender and get there first, but Lily Svagel is there. Piper's trying to get some speed out of the zone here on the near side. Pointers muck that one up on the near side here. It gets around. Grace Torma after it. Had her stick lifted. Taken away by Meta. Looks to center. Meta to the far corner now. Lost it. Now gets it back. She'll hold it to her forehand. Leave it now. Centering pass through to the middle. Nobody home. Rachel Fusi with it now. Clears it ahead. Josie Bender. Got a piece of it near the red line. Redirects it into the Hamline end. Now gives chase on the forecheck. Erica Broughton with it. She'll regain control and send it to the near side. Piper's on the breakout here to center ice. Annabelle Meta with it. Leaves it back. And Engbrecht lost an edge. Now the Pipers come around, trying to walk through. Picked up nicely there by the Pointers. Grace Torma. Torma with a stick check there. Able to clear it out off the far side. Pipers back in, but they're offsides. Beck out of the net. Was going to cut it off. Now lets it go. So Lee Doyle pokes it around here to the near side. Katie Stanius ahead. Nifty pass ahead. Here comes Tara Regan. Fires a shot. Kicked aside by Nordic. Rebound to the near side. Regan to her own rebound. Into the near corner it goes. Picked up by Nikki Olin. 12:20 to go in the third. Pointers trail by a pair through the neutral zone. Reaching forward, Anderle couldn't come up with it. McLaughlin back the other way. Wires a shot. Glove save made by Annie Beck, and she'll hang on with 12:13 to go in the third period. Well, certainly the most jump we've seen here from the Pointers, who have gotten on the board after a rough go of it in the first 40 minutes. Shots now 28-10. The Pointers trail by a pair. Face off to the left side of Beck. Near side, Anderle reaching for it. Now, half wall. Pipers, one-timer, that's deflected. Pouchnick got a piece of it on the way through. Far corner, she's spun around. She'll rattle it behind the net to Alyssa Yoakum. Yoakum off a body on the far side. Polkamp with some speed. Couldn't corral it. Pipers cleared out, turned it over to Leising. Courtney Leising and firing a shot. Tried to redirect with Polkamp in front of the net. Went just wide. Pointers now center it back. Here's Pouchnick with a bouncing shot coming. Now they'll chop for it again between the circles. With the Pipers able to get it, they'll turn it over again. Here's Polkamp back the other way. Polkamp. Far side, Pointers are offsides. Anderle walks through, ditches a defender. Anderle with a shot. Pad save made by Nordic and a rebound to the near side. Yoakum, cross ice, long range shot through traffic. Anderle to the rebound on the near side. Tries to feed it to Leising. Now poked off to the near corner. She's down in a knee. Shot fired. Hit a skate again. Anderle back to it in the near corner. Tried to center it again. Here's Lindgren for the Pipers. Off the near wall and out. Yoakum back to get it for Stevens Point. 11:05 to go in the third. A long-range pass redirected in by Natalie Ahern. Ahern in, goes behind the net. Pipers will pick it up, however. Pointers now in the forecheck. Force a turnover again toward Millar and then cleared back out near side. Here comes Reiskamp. Reiskamp walks through a defender, brings it into the near side to the middle. Now a trailer comes walking in alone. Backhanded shot, back with a save as it's Annabelle Meta with a golden chance there, coming in with a backhander. But Annie Beck slams the door. We'll get a whistle. 10:44 to go here in the third period. All right, face off to the left side. Long range shot, back with a save, left a juicy rebound out there. Stanius in, and the Pointers may have knocked it into their own net. I'm not sure if it's the Pointers or if it's Annabelle Meta to the side of the net. It ends up ricocheting past Annie Beck. That's a killer. 10:36 to go, 4-1 Hamline. All right, face off at center ice. As we'll see who gets, I believe it's going to be Annabelle Meta that will get credit for it. And that, just when the Pointers had started to show some juice here, that is a killer. Can't clear the rebound. Pipers now on the forecheck once again. Centering pass, backhanded shot, and a goal. A wheeling shot there. Spinning out of the near corner, I believe it's Kaylee McLaughlin that's going to get her second of the game. 10:15 to go here. It's 5-1 Hamline. So the Hamline fourth goal, Annabelle Mata from Rachel Robbins at 9:24. All right, here's the Pipers gaining control once again. So Mata extends the lead, and Kaylee McLaughlin. Long pass, now McLaughlin with it here on the near side, works through. He'll wire it around, Polkamp. Now turned it over again. McLaughlin had it, lost it, now gets it free. Shot fired there by Avery Martin. That goes behind the net. Torma after it. 9:40 to go here. Of course, we'll get the media timeout coming here. And here to the near side. Long range shot again, redirected, went wide. Getting a piece of it in front of the net, I believe, was Melissa Fair. As the Pipers really swarm in here. Now Lysing takes it away, clears it right in front of her own net. Out it comes, turned over again. Ashley Graybow with it. Graybow walks in, a backhander off the side of the net. Torma gets to the rebound far quarter, ahead for Polkamp. She can't clear it out. Lysing will get it. Courtney Lysing ahead on the near side. Maddie Anderle. Anderle in on the near side. She'll wire it back in. 9 minutes to go in the third. Back-to-back efforts by Hamline here after the Pointers scored. They are comfortably back in front, 5-1. Pointers go to the end board now, around with it. Tara Regan off the bench. Now the Pointers turn it over, and unable to get a clean shot off on a rolling puck there was Brooke Clems. Pointers tried an outlet pass and hit a skate on the way through and didn't get cleanly. Now off the far boards out. This one is around. Tara Regan will give chase. Regan. Now Engebrecht had it, lost it, and Annika Lindgren back the other way for Hamline. Lindgren coming in. Lindgren surveys it up, centering pass back through, drag, spinning shot, that goes wide. Picked up by Yoakum of the Pointers. She'll come back. Katie Stanius now to center ice. Stanius dumps it in. Nordic with a chest save. She'll drop it down right in front of her and keep the clock rolling with 8:10 to go. Long outlet pass ahead, breakaway. Annika Lindgren coming in, backhanded shot, save made by back. Pad save made there. Take it, it's Morgan Wohlers on the chance. Wohlers are stick lifted here. Pointers will clear it out. Here's Maddie Anderle chasing after it, but getting there first is Avery Martin of the Pipers. 7:50 to go here in period number 3. Shot fired, pad save made by Nordic. Puck loose along the near wall in the Hamline end. Pointers trying to get to it, but everybody out high here. And now Hamline skating away with it. Erica Broughton. Near wall, bounced there. Torma slid through her. Here come the Pipers looking to center. This is Morgan Wohlers. Leaves it out high on the far side, putting the brakes on. Avery Martin fires a shot. That wires wide. To the near side, held in by Rachel Robbins. Feeds it back in. Pipers. Robbins at the point near side, off the skate of a Pointer. Now around the far backside of the net is Eder Zedlik. And they'll send it deep again. Eder Zedlik on the far side. Torma got there first. She'll turn it over. A long outlet pass ahead, picked up by the Pipers. Abigail Shamernick now. She'll walk right in. Shamernick looking to load. Defender Torma lost her stick. Here's Lysing back the other way, trying to poke it ahead to Engebrecht. But the Pipers converging. Kylie Huseth to Mata. She'll circle with some speed. Here comes Mata to the red line. Walks it through a couple of sticks. Polkamp forces her wide. Tormo will get it. Now to Yoakum in the near corner. Alyssa Yoakum, a lead pass ahead. Turnover forced. 2-on-2. Here come the Pipers. In shot fired wide there by Reiskamp. Rebound to the near wall. Cleared up but not out by the Pointers. A bouncing puck here. Here's Courtney Lysing with it. Lysing tries to scoop it out. And the Pipers dump it right back in. This will go up into the net and get out of play. 6:16 to go here in the third. A 5-1 lead for Hamline. We'll come back to finish things up here on the Pointers Sports Network.
Cousin Subs is now bigger and better in Stevens Point. Visit them today at 111 North Division Street with a fresh look that includes a drive-thru. Whether it's a grilled-to-order cheesesteak, Wisconsin cheese curds, or a party box of subs, Cousins has something for every occasion. Order online at cousinsubs.com or with the Cousin Subs mobile app. Cousin Subs. Believe in better. See what's behind the glass with Aero Global. Operating in Canada and the United States since 1965, Arrow delivers durable, custom-engineered solutions for transit, off-road, and fleet vehicles, always with a focus on quality and service. Arrow honors its values to provide customers with best-in-class design expertise, product innovation, comprehensive product support, and custom engineering solutions. Arrow Global, innovation driven by people. Northwind Solar is a work-owned cooperative building solar power and battery storage systems for homes and businesses across central Wisconsin. With over 100 years of collective experience in renewable energy, Northwind Solar offers free consultations and estimates with a 10-year labor warranty. For a free estimate, visit northwindre.com. Northwind Solar, Central Wisconsin's premier solar installer.
All right, off the face-off, Stevens Point dumps it in, but ices the puck, so we'll get a whistle. 6:06 to go. 5-1 the Hamline lead. 2 in the first, 1 in the second, 2 more here in the third for the Pipers. Molly Polkamp, the goal for Stevens Point. All right, face-off to the right side of Annie Beck now here. And it's controlled by Stevens Point. Alyssa Yoakum around. Ahead to Katie Stanius off the near wall. Tries to bang it out on the near side. The Pipers have absolutely dominated the forecheck game here this afternoon. Now bringing it in. Kaylee McLaughlin in. Looks to toe drag it through the middle. Can't. Stanius breaks it up off the wall, but not out. Held in by Jamie Hort. Hort to McLaughlin. Actually, I take that back. It's Nikki Olin cycling with it. Olin walks right through, fires a shot. Redirected. Backhand. That's pushed wide by McLaughlin. 5.5 to go in the third. Pipers out high. Shot in, redirected, and hit a shin pad on the way through. Tara Regan after it now. Pipers with it again. Another long-range shot. That hit traffic on the way through. Cleared to the near side. Stanius tries to bang it out for Stevens Point. Josie Bender there as well. Finally able to clear it out. And we'll get a change here for the Pointers. Rachel Fusi off the Pointer bench. Trying to chase it down. Ahern. Now it's Skylar Arneson. Near side, Arneson shoves it ahead. Millar on the near side. Draws a defender. Looks to bring it back. Instead comes to Yoakum on the near side. Yoakum rink wide. Fusi will chop it in. Natalie Ahern, Molly Millar will give chase to the near corner. Pipers tried to roll it around the boards, but not out. Pointers got a piece of it on the way through. They'll throw it back behind the net. Here's Rachel Robbins after it now. Robbins around, far side, half wall, Millar in there. It squirts out. Soli Doyle will blister a shot. That goes wide, but the Pointers are off sides in the play. 4.5 to go in the third. It's a 5-1 lead for Hamline on the road. Grace Torma for the Pointers. Hassled from behind, rolls it out. Here's Natalie Ahern for the Maddie Anderle, for the Pointers. On the near side, Engbrecht with it. She's got no help. Engbrecht now up ahead toward Anderle. That's intercepted, though, by Ashley Graybow, who gets it deep. Graybow ahead to Annika Lindgren. Lindgren far corner, threw it out. Beck will reach out and cover it. And we'll get a whistle here with 4:02 to go in the third. Well, the Pointers tomorrow in Fond du Lac, where they will take on Marian University. That's a 4 o'clock game there. And then Saturday, St. Scholastic or Superior. They're showing 1 and 4 o'clock, so I would imagine a win tomorrow gets you in the 4 o'clock game. A shot right off the draw, whistled low to the ice and wide. Near corner it comes. Lily Svagel Svagel, And it is Pouchnick that rattles it around the boards on the far side. Bump here, and finally back to Pouchnick on the near side. She overskates it again. Pointers unable to gain control of the puck here. Engebrecht kicks at it, can't get it. Lindgren with it for Hamline. Far side. Now they'll come through. Here's Anderle. 1-on-1, center ice, cuts in. Anderle through. Boy, perfectly played defensively there by Lily Svagel, who veers it off into the far corner. 3:15 to go in this one. Pointers trying to dent the scoreboard again here. Behind the net it goes. Pipers clear it around. In the near corner, puck is loose. Still banging for it on the forecheck here of the Pointers. Katie Stanius in there. Got a piece of it for a minute here. Soli Doyle waits for it on the near side. Anderle coming off on a change here. So here's Riley Novak off the Pointer bench surveying things up. Pipers go behind their own net here to lead the breakout. Svagel Long lead pass at center ice toward Brooke Clems. Spun her around. Pointers throw it back on the far side. Tara Regan will get the puck deep. And off on a change. Bender and Millar off the Pointer bench out there with Riley Novak up front now. Bender pokes it free immediately, goes to the far corner, 2:20 to go. Near side, Riley Novak near side, and she'll hustle ahead, pushes it ahead, trying to come back the other way with Josie Bender. Now they turn it over, back to Riley Novak, fires a shot, went just wide. Here's Molly Millar, spun around on the far side, defender pokes it ahead, and this will go to Brooke Clems. Clems back the other way, long-range shot around the backside of the net with 2 minutes to go. 5-1 the Hamline lead. They've been pretty much in control throughout this. Yoakum slides past her to the far corner. Stevens Point. Near corner, this is Alyssa Yoakum. Defender comes in, took it away from her. Centering pass in front, redirected. Goes wide to the far side. Rachel Robbins after it. Centering pass in front. Yoakum picks that one up. Off the glass, down the length of the ice, but not far enough for icing. Tolkamp, Lysing out there. Now a shot toward the net. Smothered there by Kendra Nordic. Near side, minute 15 to go. It's Engbrecht with a shot. Hamline knocks that one down. They will get to it on the far side. Wheeling move here by Annabelle Meta. She'll get it back, and now cycles back off the far wall, and this will be an icing call against the Pipers with 57 seconds remaining here in the period. A couple more broadcasts coming up. The Pointer women here on the Pointers Sports Network. Saturday, January 11th against River Falls, a 2 o'clock game. And then Friday, February 7th, Saturday, February 8th against UW Superior. So 3 more games coming up as we get down the WIAC trail. 57 seconds remaining here. Pointers off the draw, poke it behind the net. Rachel Robbins around to get it. And what do we have here? Whistle and a penalty call. Or did it get up into the netting? Let's see what we got here. We'll see. I'm going to say either offsides or got into the bench, one of the other two, because the draw comes just outside the Hamline blue line. Pipers win the draw, back the other way, Lily Svagel. Svagel brings it in, shot whistled by Ashley Graybow is deflected. That's up into the netting. And we'll get a whistle with 39 seconds to go. Stick around as soon as we're done. We'll get you a quick recap and get you out of here. It's a Thursday night. Of course, no classes. I know coaches love this time of year at the collegiate level. You get to work on a lot of things and focus on the game a bit. Katie Stanius with a shot block that stung her here. Comes out of the zone as we approach 30 seconds to go. Rachel Fusi reaching for it and forces an offsides here, and we'll get a whistle with 27 seconds remaining. Well, after today, 11 regular season games remaining for the Pointers. And the next 3 games will be their final non-conference games, and then January 11th on in is the WIAC. All right, Fusi sends it in ahead. Millar giving chase. 13 seconds remaining here. Up the near side, Hamline clears it out, trying to poke it ahead. Brooke Clems, she'll get it through on the near side, trying to shove it back to the middle. Beautiful pass coming, shot, hit the crossbar. Or the post on the near side. Nikki Olin on a beautiful setup at the point. That'll do it. Hamline, a convincing win here as they come in and defeat Stevens Point by a score of 5-1. We'll take a break, come back, get you a recap, and tell you about this one. Hamline beats Stevens Point 5-1 here on the Pointers Sports Network.
And people accomplish more when they work out together. Fraternal CrossFit offers group fitness, personal training, and 24/7 access. Schedule a no-sweat session today, which offers a zero-commitment consultation to help match your goals to the right programming. Fraternal CrossFit, 19 Park Ridge Drive in Stevens Point. Find out more at fraternalstevenspoint.com. Support for Pointers Hockey is brought to you by Edward Jones, a a financial services firm helping individuals and business owners. Edward Jones, member SIPC. Also by Dunkin' Donuts and Baskin-Robbins, 617 Division Street in Stevens Point, and Marshall Clinic Health System, the official sports medicine provider of UW Stevens Point Athletics. Corporate sponsorship's a great way to activate your brand among Pointer fans. For more information, contact Clark Eckhoff at 715-302-1504. Goal Line Golf and Hockey in Schofield is Wisconsin's premier source for all your golf, hockey, and skating needs. They treat every customer like the home team. Whether you're a beginner or a pro, see the experts at Goal Line and get fit for your next step on the ice or out on the links. Located at 1430 Grand Avenue in Schofield, Goal Line's been the place to score since 1984. Everyone at Goal Line says, Go Pointers!
All right, back here at KB Will Arena in Stevens Point. Tom Weaver on the Pointer Sports Network. Rough go of it for the Pointers in their first game of 2025 as Hamline defeats the Pointers here by a score of 5-1. Here's how it happened. Abigail Shamernick unassisted at 9:45 of the first. Kaylee McLaughlin, her fourth of the year, from Morgan Wollers and Emmy Nelson at 16:15. It was 2-0 Hamline after one period. Pipers extended it to 3-0 at 16:51. Ashlyn Abrahamson, her sixth of the year, from Annika Lindgren. It was 3-0 after two periods. Pointers got on the board 4.5 minutes into the third period. Molly Polkamp, her seventh of the year, from Soli Doyle and Katie Stanius. Felt like a little bit of jam coming the Pointers' way, but Annabelle Maida shut that one down with her fourth of the year from Rachel Robbins at 9:24. They answered at 9:45. Kaylee McLaughlin, her second of the game, fifth of the year, from Abrahamson and Nikki Olin. 5-0 is your final. Hamline outshoots the Pointers 12-9 in the third period. So that is 36-13 are the shots on goal here in favor of Hamline. Pointers 0 for 1 of the power play, did not get a shot. Pipers 0 for 1 with 4 power play shots. Kendra Nordic credited with 8 third-period saves for a game total of 12. Annie Beck, 10 third-period saves for a game total of 31, and takes the loss here tonight. Hamline won 86.7% of the faceoffs here tonight for a big way of getting on the right track by winning those faceoffs, and they absolutely dominated the forecheck game here tonight. Hamline now 8-2 overall. The Pointers fall to 7-6-1. Pointers back in action tomorrow, 4 o'clock game at Marion, and then Saturday either a 1 or 4 o'clock game against St. Scholastica or Superior. Invite you to come on out Saturday night. Pointer men host St. Norbert. Green Knights, a great first half of the season. Beat the Pointers earlier in the year and are ranked second in the national polls there. That is a 7 o'clock start on Saturday night. 6:45 is our pregame coverage. Invite you to stick around for that coming up this weekend. That's going to do it here from Willett Arena. Again, your final score here tonight. Hamline beats Stevens Point by a score of 5-1. I'm Tom Weaver. Thanks for listening to Pointers Hockey on the Pointers Sports Network.